They we live now. We should be live.
Yeah, I see the red. Yeah, you might as well add everybody. You know what I'm saying? Let them know we live now. So they can pull back up. Yeah, you might as well add everybody.
We're not live.
Oh,
Yeah, we are.
No, we're not.
It's showing it on my phone.
I mean, I can start it.
All right.
I see it on my phone. It says we pod for episode 49. We live 49.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we live, man.
Okay, we good.
Yeah,
Right.
we good. Yeah. Yeah, man. Let's get this show on the road, man. Izzy Pod and Podcast. We here, man. You know what I'm saying? Here with the family. Brothers finna pull up in a minute. Gonna be a pretty interesting show. We're gonna cover a lot of topics tonight. You know what I'm saying? Try to keep them rolling as quickly as possible through each, but you know, things definitely get heated, so forgive us, man. We tend to stay on one specific topic for a minute, but you know, it is what it is, man. Where brothers want to start, man? We can literally go anywhere, man.
Let's start with you want to start with Jerry?
Brother Jerry?
Yeah, I think we're going. That's all right. Right.
Yeah, I mean, it was fairly recent, so I mean, you know, I don't see why not. You know, if y'all didn't know, for those who don't know, you know, Jerry Springer passed recently. You know, brother was in his, I think, late 70s or so. You know, a legend, man, a TV legend, talk show host legend, just a pop culture phenomenon. You know, anything concerning ignorance, a lot of bullshit. He was associated with it in all aspects, like 20 plus years. He done been in everybody's TV, done been in everybody's home. He's been a part of shit. At least two generations childhood. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know about him, your grandmama know about him, your kids, somebody gonna know about Jerry, man. Jerry was a legend.
Who was Jerry Springer?
What you mean with Jerry Springer, man?
I'm just fucking with you, nigga.
Yeah. Jerry, one of them, man. Jerry's, you know, I believe he's the second talk show host to pass. I forgot if it was anyone else that passed as of the last couple of years, but you know, still got Maury still around. You know what I'm saying? Steve Wilkos is still around. Ricky Lake and then Montel. You know, but Jerry over all of them, to me, Jerry number one, man, all time. You know what I'm saying? Person.
I don't know, Murray kind of tied. Murray. He got some memes. He got Murray, one of them niggas. I get you.
Maury definitely for sure top two. You know what I'm saying? But I always found Jerry more entertaining, you know, personally. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. Honestly, my favorite segment, Maury, wasn't even the DNA test, but the paternity test. It was really the boot camp episodes, you know what I'm saying? Which were, you know, when Steve Wilkos used to be up there and whatnot, like, that's not Steve. That's Jerry. My bad. But the boot camp episodes are really my favorite. Those are my favorite segments of that show. I think the paternity test, after a while, they got a little boring. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't really engage with them like that. But Jerry was always entertaining, man. You know what I'm saying? One of the last few shows where you could really show physical fights on TV. You know what I'm saying? It was a little, you know what I'm saying? It was a little exaggerated, whatever. But, you know, shit was real, man. I remember, man, them tickets used to sell out like crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? I seen folks I done went to school with in Jerry Springer's crowd, man. Like,
yeah,
teachers, all type of people, man.
That show was getting filmed in New York.
I believe it was in New York. Yeah.
Me and my blunt fuck said it. Man, Jerry, man, yeah, bro. Jerry is an icon. I don't think there's nobody fucking with Jerry. The brother did introduce us 80 babies to a certain gender of people, man, that's going running around rapping right now, bro. Yeah, man, Jerry, bro. Yeah, bro. I mean, without Jerry, like, I mean, we knew about it, but like he brought, I think like a nationwide eyes to these type of individuals. Like, and I mean, it was some real shit that was going on that that we probably would have never knew about if it wasn't for Jerry. Because I don't think that this shit just being on the internet now would have it doesn't surprise us as much because we Jerry kind of let me see, kind of warmed us up for the cringe that we going through right now, because I don't think it was anybody or any show that had more cringy shit than Jerry, bro. And that's why I think he's number one and gonna always be number one. I mean, Howard Stern, that was a podcast, but I don't think it's on Jerry level though, man. Like, nigga, I was. Yeah, bro, I used to run to go see Jerry, man. When I got off from school every day, Cujo, I ran in the house to go see Jerry Springer, bro. Like, it was wrestling on some shit, bro. That's how powerful the brother was when I was a kid, fam. And then, I grew up in the OG Jerry Springer era, to where when they showed the fights and shit on TV, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no, all this cutting out, or it wasn't no bell ringing to make motherfuckers go fight. This was just real life action, you know what I'm saying? Right. And I think that's the OG Jerry, bro. That's the one I fuck with.
I mean, honestly, with Jerry, for me, they would show Jerry in the morning. It was always a time slot. Jerry was first, and then Maury was after, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. On WB. So, and if you couldn't catch it in the morning, you definitely could catch. You know what I'm saying, repeat like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. You know what I'm saying? Just because, especially if you didn't have cable, and that was really one of the few channels where you could get it. You know what I'm saying? 1 through 11 and shit. But yeah, man, Jerry was definitely a pioneer, man. One of the few really showed a lot of ignorance early on, man. He done brought on all type of people. You know what I'm saying? He done embarrassed every demographic of people, man, you could think of, man. Done embarrassed Hispanics, black people, the Indian community, everybody you could think of, man. He done brought up there, man, and embarrassed them all.
He said he wanted to. I seen in an interview. It was a clip of a little interview. He said he actually apologized about. He said, "I might go to hell for real. Like, I'm sorry about what I did." And you know what I'm saying? Because he knew it was fucked up, but he knew he was exposing some shit. He said he probably realized like the shit he was doing was kind of really messed up, even though at the time he was going to expose it. He knew he seemed like very honest, like, I'm fucked up.
Hey man, he brought us great content for 20 plus years, man.
Bro. Yeah. This nigga Poetic Flocko, you nigga from No Jumper, bro. Like, he's saying Jerry exploited the black pain. Like, nah, man. I think Jerry had every demographic of that, bro. Like, he even had the Ku Klux Klan up there getting their ass kicked, like, a lot of times, bro. So I can't never. It's hard for me to say that that he was exploiting us, bro, because I think it had some blacks up there, but I've seen more white people on that show than black though, bro. To be honest, it wasn't like what's her name is Just Curly, what's her name is
Just Pearly,
Just Pearly type of environment, bro. Like, this was everyone exposing themselves, to certain shit.
Was cheating. Like, he really opened our eyes to how many motherfuckers cheating, men and women.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I'm not gonna act like he definitely there wasn't no ignorant niggas coming up there and just making a mockery of shit. Some of that shit I thought was exaggerated. I'm like, come on, you gotta be kidding me, man. Like, this shit looked like a buffoon fest, man. But I
some
mean,
of
that
it
was
would
virtually
say,
everybody. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he definitely brought the white trailer trash up there, and you know what I'm saying? Like, he definitely had everybody acting a fool. But when it came to us, I mean, a show like that, it's not even about, you know what I'm saying, trying to be redeemable and positive and shit. It's for the ignorance. So I get it. But
and
he
I think white
definitely
folks made
embarrassed a
themselves
lot of
look.
niggas.
I think white folks made themselves look a little bit more crazier than that, though, bro. Like, I don't think, bro, the shit I've seen on Jerry Sprinkles, I can't sit up here and say that black folks embarrass themselves the most. It's impossible for me. I've seen some crazy shit on there, bro, and it's impossible, bro. To where I
It was the
know
white folks. It was
black
the white
folks
folks.
won't even get themselves involved in this type of shit or whatever. Like, this is like the type of shit I was watching as a kid, and I'm like, God damn, like this is really what's going on in the fucking world.
Yeah,
With
Jerry was
Jerry,
powerful, man. Bro was doing
bro.
cameos on movies. He had his own
Yeah,
movie. Like, niggas was
yeah.
even cameoing on his show. I remember the Wayans brothers did an episode when they did a parody of the show, and they were actually on there. Like, but it was like on the episode of the Wayans brothers, so it was improvised and shit. But that shit was hilarious, man. That's a classic episode. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, Jerry one of them niggas, man. Like, he's a household name badly, like
Yeah.
I,
badly to me.
Lucci got a point though. Lucci got a point. From my experience watching it, I've seen more white people get on there and look super cringy more than like blacks and Hispanics. Like when I seen black and Hispanics, it was like regular shit. Oh, you cheated on me, you just wild shit, you fight, just regular, and nah. White people, all types of shit.
yeah, she fucking the daddy and two brothers.
Right in the trailer,
Just
right in the
like
trailer
what
park, right
the
next door.
fuck?
Bruh, he definitely brought everybody up there, man. The midgets that used to be up on there, man. You know, the dwarf community. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to offend nobody, but you
Yeah.
bring up dwarfs and shit. People with special needs, like niggas with like stuttering issues. All type of people will come up there, man, and just tell their story, man. And 15 minutes later, they get into a whole brawl, man. Like, oh my god. I think my favorite segment of the show is when the audience, like towards the end, like get to asking questions. They get to just roasting the damn people.
Oh yeah.
That should be classic, man. Cause they just be saying whatever, man, and they gotta just sit there and take that shit. Like,
Would that be like the comments on YouTube or the comments on any social media post, like the audience from Jerry? Like, you
that's
know
a
what I'm
fact,
saying?
yeah.
Wouldn't that
He
be
was the
like
original.
same thing,
Yeah.
the original.
He set a lot of trends, man. Like,
Yeah.
plus low key, you get to fight people in the audience low key if they let you get close enough. Like,
right.
I remember that part too, man. That was classic. Like, then Jerry really started a lot of trends, bro. He really pioneered a lot of shit, man. But I wanna. Yeah, you
Do
could
you
go
think
ahead.
anybody could ever fill his shoes, Cujo?
Oh hell no, man! Nobody in this era for sure. Hell no. Like, I don't even watch. I mean, other than Dr. Phil, I used to check out, but he's not on that. He's not on that level, and bro, not even a real doctor. He lost his license like years ago. But yeah, ain't nobody really on his level in this era for real. Like, realistically, like as far as that type of hosting, talk show host, nah. Jerry done did too much, man. He did way too much. Like, he was in the era of Geraldo and Phil Donahue and Ricky Lake,
Ricky
Montel, Oprah, and he still managed to be just as popular as all of them, bro. And I think arguably out of all of them, you know what I'm saying, Ricky Lake, Oprah, and Montel and Phil probably considered more popular than Jerry. You know what I'm saying? Where I think is with Jerry, he was more so of a pop culture phenomenon. I think he had more influence over them. But,
and I think one of the most powerful things that nobody really talks about, like, bro, I think one of the most powerful thing that he did, bro, like after all of the cringe, bro, at the end of the show, it'll be Jerry final thoughts, bro, and the shit that he said right there. All that shit was to help people, and then he always told you, man, be safe and take care, bro. So like that in itself, bro, like that dude was different, bro. It wasn't all about the cringe; it was about people coming there getting their shit off, this and that, but at the end of the day, he still had a message for him. Like, bro, even like, you can, if a woman is doing too much, like, you can he would tell her, like, it seems like he don't want to be with you anymore. Like, this might not be some shit that you want to hear, but Jerry used to let y'all get y'all shit off, but he gonna set y'all straight, bro. That's why I fuck with Jerry, bro. If Jerry is 1A, is it any what? Well, who's closer to Jerry? Who's the closest to Jerry, you think?
The closest
Would
would
you
be
say
more.
Oprah?
Maury.
Do y'all
Not
have
the father,
Maury
like-
over Oprah?
He
I ain't
could
gonna
be.
lie, there's two different audiences. It ain't really
Talk
necessarily the
shows, though.
same. Yeah, it's not. Oprah definitely was way more popular, because she had guests on there, and she had her own segments, and you know what I'm saying. I
She had
personally
some
did not grow up watching Oprah.
Oprah was Oprah. Oprah was more popular because she was for the women, and also she was giving away free shit. She was the one that gave away free shit. Like that's what Ellen was talking about. Like, oh, you get a car, you get it.
Yeah, Ellen and them was definitely more popular. Like I forgot Wendy Williams is kind of in that bag too. She was a part of that era as well. A lot of them type of talk shows were definitely way more popular, for sure. But if we talking about the closest to Jerry, definitely Maury. Then right after that would have to be Steve Wilkos, because he's Jerry's bodyguard. You know what I'm saying? So he came afterwards.
Damn, you got
And I'll
Steve
include
over
Dr.
all
Phil.
over OGs like Ricky and Sally and Montel, and you got Steve over all of those people.
Steve Harvey.
No, Steve. You say Steve Harvey or
Steve
Steve
Wilkos. If we
Wilkos?
talking about like the type of content, the only people in that ignorant type of lane for real was Dr. Phil, Maury, and Steve Wilkos. I'll throw in Donahue as well, Phil Donahue, a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But he a little before that, you know what I'm saying? And his shit ended in the 90s. So that was a little different. But other than that, I don't know. Like, yeah, it's Maury second and Dr. Phil third and Steve Wilkos fourth. You know what I'm saying? Because Phil definitely had an era where he was running shit a little bit too. I'm not gonna lie, especially with them badass kids coming up there and shit. Yeah, it was a lot of shit going on with Dr. Phil, and he made a lot of people famous, bro. The Catch Me Outside girl, like, she really blew up from being on Dr. Phil, bro. Like, she definitely really blew up, man. So,
Man, I think I seen one woman on Maury test 15 different men, bro.
I think I remember that episode, man.
Bro, it's from a nigga with kids, bro. That's impossible, bro. It's impossible. Because I'm gonna tell you this, bro. The doctor, when you get pregnant, the doctor's gonna tell you around the time you got pregnant, bro. You should be able to pinpoint who I kind of slept with at that time, bro. But to test 15 different people, bro. That's
wild.
That's
bro.
what's just unbelievable. I never understood that. I was like, I really don't understand when a woman got to test more than two men. I can understand two, but more than two, like, it's kind of. Come on, man.
When they don't remember.
This doctor just told you, bro, you got pregnant this week, man. How many niggas? You couldn't have been possible to fuck this many niggas this week, man. It's impossible. Yeah, man.
Hey, man. My favorite part of Maury is like when he says that they're not the father, and the niggas start jumping up and dancing, getting all excited, hitting the robot. Then the cameraman, he be just chasing the baby moms and shit all throughout the fucking building and shit, man. Like, that's top 5, man. Top 5. Then Maury run back there. He trying to hug on the girl and shit. You know what I'm saying? Body bag trying to get back in.
Yeah. I mean, but what does that do when you break out running backstage and you just throw yourself to the floor?
Man, that shit was top 5, man. Shit was top 5, man. Maury, here come Maury. Yeah, it's gonna be all right. We're gonna find the real father. We're gonna find her. Just come back next show. I'm like, what? So some of them be on there for like 5-6 episodes, man.
Content, man. It's content.
Man. Like, yeah, we gonna find the father.
Bro,
And every one of them
God
deny
damn.
it, man. They all deny that they're not the child. Some of them be looking just like the little nigga, man. Looking just like, nah, that ain't my kid, man. I don't know. I'm like, all right, man. Like, damn. If we include the judge shows in here too, I could include some of them too, like Greg Mathis. You know what I'm
Mathis is
saying?
fire.
Yeah, oh yeah, Matt is a dog. Yeah,
Mathis top
Yeah.
5, man. What was the old black woman with the glasses, man?
She's dope too. Judy might be overall.
Judy,
Judy be
talking about
talking.
Judy. Yeah, she was a smart little motherfucker that but yeah.
Was it Judge
No,
Judy?
he's talking about this. It's a black lady with
Yeah,
glasses.
the black lady with the glasses.
I forgot her name.
Oh, the
And Judge
Auntie,
Mate.
the Auntie, yeah, Auntie.
Yeah,
I can't think
yeah.
about her name. Yeah, she look like I one of our Aunties, bro.
Judge Joe Brown is hilarious. He be like, so
Joe Brown
Joe
hilarious.
Brown be
too.
like, yeah, he be like, so you telling me
Yeah,
that you no longer old man? How you like that shit? Yeah,
Bro, that shit be killing me, man. And then Jerry, he transitioned to being on them shows, so he just be bringing anybody. Before he passed, he was bringing anybody up there, man, just doing whatever, man, just covering the silliest cases, man. Like,
oh,
shit is just.
yeah, on
hilarious.
his judge show, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's bringing anybody. Greg Mathis is number 1 to me when it comes to that, though. Greg Mathis is number 1. Brother from Detroit.
yeah, Mathis. He's like, oh yeah, I know you. You definitely crackhead. I've been around.
He be talking crazy, man. Like them episodes where he be getting threatened and shit. I mean, we could go to the back. I'm like, hey man, as a judge, come on, man. You can't be saying shit like that, man. Come on now, brother. Just you know what I'm saying? Throw that nigga in contempt and be on your merry way, man. But it is what it is, man. It's life, man. But
Have you ever seen it got this shit it be on Facebook. I think it's called Caught in Providence. It's a judge, he give people like it's for speeding tickets. It's more comedy than anything, bro. Like, you might have to check it out one day or whatever.
I'm gonna check that
bro,
out.
it's more comedy than anything, though, man. But dude, cool ass white man, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You one of them, bro. I'm gonna put it in the episode in the chat, though.
Oh, for
Go ahead,
sure,
man.
for sure. But yeah, man, we gonna transition. You know what I'm saying? We're definitely gonna transition. You know what I'm saying? We can go anywhere with it. I know you introduced this topic, man. You know what I'm saying?
What nigga that?
Yeah, like yeah, we're Boom at, man. We're Boom. We're Ty.
Yeah, we're Boom. What niggas is that?
Maine.
Boom is just in here.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out Maine. Yeah, brother's gonna have to pull up, man. You know what I'm saying? Send a bat signal out in the Discord. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all gonna have to add brothers and whatnot. But yeah, man, best rap beefs, man. Best rap beefs. There's a lot, man. We could go all the way back to the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Melly Mel's era. You know what I'm saying? You got Kumo D and LL. You know what I'm saying? You got MC Shan and them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a lot going on, man. From the 80s to the 90s to the 2000s. It was a lot, man. There's so much to cover. Big in Pac, big in Wu-Tang, big in the Roots, big like Pac versus everybody.
Damn, Big was going at it with all them niggas. I didn't even know all that.
Yeah, Big was going at it with a lot more niggas than just Pac, man. It was a lot going on in that era, The niggas was fighting for King of New York, you know what I'm saying? Hove and Nas,
50 got hella beef too.
Oh yeah, 50
got this. 50 got a whole bunch of shit.
50 might have the
Like
most, bro.
one.
I think 50 just 50 was just a messy guy, bro. Like, I mean, let's just be honest, man.
50
Like,
was against
50 was
Clippers,
just
man.
yeah,
This nigga was going
instigator.
against Burroughs
Like,
and record
yeah,
labels. Like,
but
him
they
versus
kept him
Murder.
lit though.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
for sure. Him versus Murder Inc., you know what I'm saying? Him versus Harlem and the Bronx.
That's the only one he won.
Yonkers.
Murder Inc. is the only one he won.
I
All other
was,
ones.
if we talking about like lyrically,
Seriously, hell yeah.
yeah,
Smoke
okay.
fire.
I'm not mad because let me see. He had beef with Cam. He had beef with He had beef with Cam. He had beef with Nas a little bit. He had beef with D Block, mostly Jada. Had beef with Fat Joe. So yeah, Dan, lyrically, he might have lost most of them. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, he might have, you know what I'm saying? If you're really thinking about it, like, realistically. But yeah, 50 was going at it against everybody, man. Like, for real. He threw shots at Hove a little bit. And they low-key don't really fuck with each other, to be completely honest. But, yeah, man. 50 definitely, I think, yeah. Lyrically wise, for sure, he definitely only battle he won was definitely against Ja Rule. If we talking about the streets, yeah, some of them niggas.
Have they done a track before? Not to cut you out, Cujo.
Yeah,
Hove and 50.
Hove and 50. That was more so in the beginning. It was more so just throwing jabs. You know what I'm saying? That was more so jab throwing sort of thing. Realistically, you know what I'm saying? Because 50 was a new hot up and coming nigga. And he, you know, he used to throw a little sneak disses here early on in his early mixtape career. So, you know, Hove, you know how Hove is, man. He gonna respond with subliminals. But in that era, Hove was definitely direct. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about $1. What the fuck is 50 Cent? You know what I'm saying? And then Get Rich or Die Trying drop. You know what I'm saying? It was rumored that Hove, you know what I'm saying, he delayed his album, you know, the Black album, you know, that's supposed to be his retirement album. He delayed dropping that album for later that year because, you know, 50 was just so hot at the time. Now, that's just a rumor. I don't know how true that is. You know, it could be confirmed or denied, but he definitely did drop later that year because 50 dropped in like February 03 and shit.
I can understand that, though.
Yeah, Hove dropped in like November. You know what I'm saying? I think November, December.
Shit like that goes on.
Yeah, that was a crazy ass year, man. That was a crazy year for 50, bro. Like,
Bow Wow versus Soulja Boy is a cringy beef.
Hey man, listen, man. Bow Wow's number one.
That nigga Bow Wow, I gotta catch that ass.
Yeah, I think with Romeo
will always be Romeo, man. That shit was fire too, man.
that was fire.
Yeah,
Romeo kind of got it. Yeah.
Listen, man, fresh as I miss, that nigga said 18, nigga, I'm worth more than your dad.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That was a lie.
But then that nigga Romeo came back. You ain't shine like me. You all right. Yeah. I'm like, oh, I got the No Limit niggas behind him. I'm like, okay, nigga.
Yeah. That nigga, fresh as I miss is definitely, Bow Wow definitely on that. You know what I'm saying?
But I think Bow Wow and them said that, like, they really didn't want to be. They was kind of cool. So the industry said like they were the two hottest young niggas, even though Romeo didn't really rap like that.
Bruh, the fact that it took the verses for them niggas to even be cool again is the most hilarious shit in the world, bruh. You niggas ain't talked for 20 years.
Who, Bow Wow and Romeo?
Yeah, one of you niggas went to college. You know what I'm saying? Bow Wow, you know what I'm saying? He done, you know what I'm saying? He done wifed up a couple baby mom, all type of shit. Released a couple of music videos.
Yeah, one was all over TV and shit.
Right, got the do-rag line, you know what I'm saying? Now he got the hair twister shit too now, you know what I'm saying? Get into the hair care industry and all that. You niggas ain't talked that entire time, man. That's hilarious to me, man. That's funny.
Let's have real beef, man.
Hey man, listen, man. Bow Wow won that, brother.
You know who I was standing with? Nah, not at all.
What?
I
was with Romeo.
Top 5.
Man,
we not doing
top
that,
5.
You ain't bumping like
I thought,
come on, man.
I feel like
lyric, man.
Song wise and music wise, yeah, I feel like Bow Wow won.
First of all, Bow Wow got 3 platinum plaques.
You can't rap with Romeo, man.
Hottest young. He was the only kid rapper of his era. I wouldn't say only, but he was definitely the most popular. Like, for sure, the most popular.
I feel like being like I don't know, man. I can't really say like music wise. Yeah, I got Bow Wow, but over than that, like that Romeo show and Romeo doing the, Romeo superhero Static Shock. That's him.
Yeah.
Like,
the thing is though, like Mike, like Mike by that time came out like 2002. You know what I'm saying? And right after that, Roll Bounce. You know what I'm saying? So. Like, and that was like 05. So Bow Wow definitely had a little relevant run from like 2000 to about 2006. You know what I'm
Whenever Big
saying?
Mama House came out, that
Mm,
was kind of his
yeah. So Bow Wow did kind of win
introduction.
that with the TV
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah,
the Big Mama
yeah, he
House
was on the
song
Big
was
Mama's
good.
House soundtrack with the
Yeah, him
bounce
and
joint
yeah, Bounce.
with the
Hmm.
Brat and I think he had a
That
remix with
was
Skate.
wasn't that was his first single. I think that's how he kind of
Uh,
was introduced to the nigga though, right?
I think so. I think so. I ain't
I
gonna
think
hold you.
so. Then he came with Snoop after, or was it the one with Snoop first?
He had that joint. He had the What's My Name? Um, and it was a couple other joints that he had.
No, that
Yippee Bow Wow Wow Yippee
bounce,
Yo.
yeah, no, that bounce was crazy.
That bounce was
Yeah,
fire, man. To the
yeah.
to
It's
the
when he got older.
yeah, that shit was different,
When he
man.
when he got older and he said he started catering to the ladies audience with the green light tapes and all that shit. That's when he started popping.
Ohio is where I'm from.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, the
niggas
one with
started.
Snoop Dogg was the first one. That's my name.
Yeah, man.
That
I
bounce
mean,
was
there's a lot of other hip hop beats other than that, man. I mean, listen, man, MC8 and Quick, man, that shit was crazy, man. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was crazy. I didn't even know he performed. Quick performed that diss record off the Safe and Sound album at the Source Awards in front of MC8, man. I had no idea, bro. I didn't even know MC8 was in the crowd, bro. Like, really performed a diss song to the nigga in the crowd, bro. That shit was wild, and that shit extended past the industry, man, because the niggas was really beefing and real. Like, they both from Compton, you know what I'm saying? Both from opposing hoods in Compton, you know what I'm saying? So that shit was really serious. But if I had to
I
say
feel like
lyrically, one, Quick definitely won that one.
I feel like Gucci and Jeezy might be the best beef because I feel like that changed the
Oh
dynamic of
man,
how these niggas really beef now for real. And
yeah,
like the
Gucci
little
and Jeezy
jabs
was
they was
wild.
throwing, the little jabs they was throwing in the mixtapes and shit. Like when Gucci was saying like what's that one song? Damn,
Yeah, I'm
it's a
gonna
lot
have
of
to ask
Gucci
you,
had
buddy,
a
back
lot of
since
shit.
you here. I'm gonna have to ask you. You got the truth over
Huh?
y'all got the truth over Stay Strap or Stay Strap over the truth.
And I got the truth, cause the truth is the truth, nigga. I'm a
Man.
Gucci nigga. The Stay Strap is hard, but I'm a Gucci nigga. And then like all the other shots, like use a bench warmer, get off the bench and go and be a the water boy and go get the water. What's up, Jeezy? What's up, Kiki? The weak ass kids couldn't hurt my pinky. Stop Gucci breathing. What you talking?
Yeah, the truth is classic, man. That beat is eerie as hell, man. That beat was all that was he was just in the back of the limo. Not even a limo, man. Back of some type of car, man. It's just talking crazy, man. Like that was wild, man. And that shit really spilled into the streets as well. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I wasn't in Atlanta at the time, but I'm sure niggas definitely chose, picked a side between Gucci and Jeezy. Like this was the era where, like, even if you weren't gang affiliated, niggas was really getting into fights over their favorite rappers, like cliques and shit. Like that was the era, bro. Like, nah, so better than so. Like, nah, like niggas would really get into fights and shootouts over favorite rappers in their camps, bro. Like this was real. Like niggas would literally confront rappers on behalf of other people, bro. Like that was the era, man. Like if you had a band, like you had a Snowman t-shirt on at a fucking Gucci concert or something, niggas was really gonna confront you, bro. Like that was the era, man. Like fans were willing to die for their favorite rappers, But that was a crazy time, man. Definitely a wild ass time. For me, arguably, I think for me, my favorite would have to be it might have to be Hov and Nas, but I think that's cliche. An underrated one to me would have to be Cam and Hov. That was very underrated, you know what I'm saying, in my opinion. Cause that Cam diss, man, with Max B on the hook, man. You gotta love it, man. Listen, man. That shit is classic, man. That shit is classic, man. That shit is classic. And you look like Joe Camel. Like that was listen, man. First of all, the beginning of the song is top 5. Like the King of New York wearing chancletas, man. Come on, man. That was a classic intro, man. Like nigga stopped the beat just to say, "How the King of New York got on bootcut jeans." I was like, "Yo, this is classic, man. This is classic, man." And like the part where he was like, I had your shorty singing about slinging crack. Check my second LP. Like Beyonce was really on that shit, bro. She was really on his second LP. He was really on his second album, bro. Like go back, like he was singing the hook. Like, yeah, man, do it again.
None of whole beef never led to the streets though. Like I always,
I mean, there was a lot of beefs that landed in the streets, man. There was so many, you know what I'm saying? Even with Big, arguably, you know what I'm saying? We was going back and forth with Wu-Tang a little bit. You know, niggas almost went to blows. You know what I'm saying? Niggas definitely almost got to scuffling with niggas. Like Junior Mafia definitely got into it over a lot of shit on Big's behalf. And
Raekwon said, Big, Nas said, "Oh yeah, you fucking with the new niggas." And Big wasn't fucking with the new niggas.
Right. Shit, Pun and them, like Fat Joe and them, man, them niggas used to get into it a lot with The Rock, bro. Like, damn near every venue, bro, they was getting into it with Bleak and damn near half of Jay-Z's crew, man. Like, there was a lot of beefs that really could have went left. Like, for real, man. Like, so, shit.
What was one of your most cringiest beefs that you think, man?
Oh, definitely Nelly and KRS, man. Nelly and KRS was ridiculous. KRS was hating, man. If we being realistic, KRS was hating. I understand his overall point, but he was hating, man.
Yeah, cringiest was Lil B and Joe Budden.
Oh, that was classic.
I don't know.
Lil B won that, man. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. Lil B won.
Oh, Lil B smoked him.
Bruh.
Soulja Boy really had a cringy ass beat.
Oh, Soulja Boy and Ice-T. Oh my god.
Yeah.
They made from that on Boondock.
That was nasty.
But to me,
that
Nelly
and
KRS was number one, bruh. Nelly and KRS.
Nelly and who?
Nelly and
Nelly and KRS, yeah.
You know,
Nelly and who?
I'm trying to think of the cringiest shit. Like,
they was really beefing, brother.
Oh man.
What's the name?
Oh, Eminem and Everlast.
Yeah, that was cringe. That was definitely cringe. I didn't understand that. That was definitely cringe. Eminem is one of those guys.
Eminem and Mariah.
Eminem and Mariah was wild, bro. Like that was hilarious.
And Nick Cannon, I guess.
And Nick Cannon too. First of all, listen, man. Mariah won that, man. She won that shit.
She did.
That Obsessed song is fire.
Fire.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Cool, man.
Nah, we're not doing it. Queen Mariah, man. Come on, man.
Lucci, change the title of the video right now. Eminem sucks. Put that right there.
Oh my,
listen, man, that was the era when
it
had the Mariah tat on his back and shit, man. That was different, man.
That was crazy.
Yeah. Eminem pussy, but when it comes to beef, man, he just I don't know. He always had a thing of like going after people who clearly weren't on his level lyrically, just dissing random people. Like, we don't give a fuck about you dissing Britney Spears and Lindsay Lohan, bro. They're not gonna get on no damn track and dish you back, bro. Like, what about other niggas addressing you, man? Like, come on, man. But it is what it is, man.
MGK smoked them.
MGK definitely did for sure. Killed. What was this called? I forgot.
Rap Devil or something.
Who did that? So
Yeah.
I guess y'all got Nick winning that. You know, with him and
Nick
him
definitely.
too, right?
Nick and Eminem was cringy as shit. Nick Cannon can't rap.
Yeah, he can't rap for shit.
Yeah, Hitman, they clips on the track.
But that Gigolo,
we're not gonna forget about that.
That Gigolo was a classic, man. I'm a Gigolo. Yeah, he was. Nick was rapping on that. But other than that,
what about the track with clips and Hitman on it, bro?
Oh my God, not doing
we
that.
forgot about that.
Nick Cannon cannot rap, brother. That brother cannot rap, man. There's a lot of other cringy hip hop feuds, man. I'm just trying to remember some of them. Like, Yeah, LL and Cannabis. That was actually fire.
You said Nelly and Karos one?
Yeah, Nelly and Kara. I already mentioned that one. I don't think of any other ridiculous ones, man. Where it's just like, why? Like, why was them niggas beefing, man? I remember the game, man. When I found out, like when the game was going back with the whole G Unit, like, and I found out nigga was on Change Your Heart. I was like, oh yeah, man. Come on, brother JC man. He was on a game show, brother. Stop it, man. That was a little wild, man. That was a little wild. But lyrically, he was on a game show. Then it was a lot going on.
The game?
Yeah, the game was when the game got dropped from G Unit, he was beefing with niggas. Like that was one of the ones. Wayne and beefing with the Clips. That wasn't even really a beef for real. If we're really being honest, the niggas was just hating. But that shit was
they went back and forth a lot.
Yeah, that was very unnecessary. When you really go back, like
over some clothes. Yeah, it was some stupid shit. Yeah, I mean, who knows?
Didn't Wayne have beef with Gilly?
What were they beefing over?
Yeah, Wayne did beef with Gilly. Yeah, he did.
Gilly, yeah.
Because the whole writing allegations thing, and he still can't beat them allegations to this day, man. Like, still, man. People don't know whether Gilly actually wrote for him or
Gilly
he just took his case.
Doing that.
Hey, man, I'm just saying, brother.
Doing that, man.
People still don't dispute that shit to
Best
this day.
rapper alive, man. Come on, man. We
Best
don't need Gilly.
Yeah,
we don't need Gilly. You heard me? We don't need. Come on, man. We used to look like we need fucking lyrics from fucking Gilly. Come on, man.
Cringy one that
Lucy just did. Lucy just did that whole Wayne.
You heard me? Yeah, you think we need lyrics from that nigga?
Not gonna really know about.
You know, super cringy. Tory Lanez and Joyner Lucas.
Oh, I remember that. I hate Joyner Lucas, man. He's trash. Man. He was beefing with Logic too at one point. Like,
I'm not racist.
They framed Tory, bro. But we gonna talk about that there. They framed Tory, man. But we gonna talk about
they
that.
Framed him.
Right? Yeah.
Right,
I wish Cal was here. We're gonna talk about that though. Mm-hmm. Oh man. Planet DNA, man.
Oh my God, brother.
I said niggas that.
But people not gonna remember this, man. But Mano had an era where he was just with niggas behind the scenes, like Lil Cease from Junior Mafia and all type of just random miscellaneous niggas, bro. Just slapping niggas up behind the scenes. But Mano's music is terrible. You know what I'm saying? Realistic. He one of them niggas where he was just doing better being in the streets than actually rapping. You know what I'm saying? For real. I'm not gonna act like I wasn't bumping High Hater. I'm not about to act like I wasn't bumping that shit, man. That shit was alright.
If we go in recently, 26AR and BMG Upper Class, that was cringy.
Man, nobody here know either one. No, you, bro. Like,
I know who was the Soulja Boy beefing with when he was on the internet? He was like, "I'm not Bow Wow. I sold crack."
Some random. Listen, man, he beefing with the whole state of New Jersey, man. Like, for no reason, bro. The last time that happened,
Chief Keef versus New Jersey is cringy.
That was cringy as fuck, man. But I get why, man. He said in the song, "Try to snatch my chain, I ain't going." I mean, shit happens, man. He wasn't allowed back though. You know what I'm saying?
I got a question for Boom. What's your favorite beef? Bro? Not the most cringy, but what's your favorite beef? Bro?
Yeah, wow, bro. Brother Boom is here and shit, man.
You said what?
What's your
favorite? Yeah, my favorite beef is Gucci and Cheesy. What's your favorite? What's your favorite beef? Top favorite beefs?
Favorite?
Not the cringy. Not the cringy one. Like your top one. Like not the cringy one.
You want to be Atlanta biased, man? You could be, man.
Yeah,
it wouldn't hurt.
Cause I want to talk about what Ross did 50, man. After Boom get his out, bro.
Yeah, here you go.
That's how this all started.
Gotta be Jeezy and Gucci.
Yeah.
To me, that's the to me, that's
So
the
when I
really
change
in hip hop
the
history.
game, yeah, that's how.
Like we've had other beefs that have definitely gone to the streets and definitely shit. We've had niggas die. So,
Right.
but the thing about the Gucci and Jeezy shit was that shit really lasted 15 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The amount of length of time that niggas had to watch their back and see who was in the venue and not book this place because we don't know if it's them 1017 niggas or them CTE, you know what I'm saying? Niggas pulling up at the club, niggas fighting in the bowling alleys, and like Cujo was saying, like that was one of them beefs where nigga you was either on Jeezy side or you was on WAP side. Like it wasn't no. Even if you like both of them niggas, you still had to choose, like for the time being. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'll probably say that Gucci and Jeezy.
Even industry wise, like if you were cool with Jeezy or you was cool with Gucci, like you had to pick a side. So I know like Waka and them, you know what I'm saying? Waka was definitely with Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And you got other niggas on the other side who was definitely with Jeezy. So shit was kind of mixy, man. You know what I'm saying? But
what's crazy is a lot of niggas fell out with Gucci. Waka fell out with Gucci. T.I. fell out with Gucci. A lot of niggas fell out with Gucci.
Yeah, it is wild when you think about it.
Well, T.I. and Gucci was never, you know what I'm saying? They never had no issue, but they weren't, you know what I'm saying? Like cool. They was never cool. It was mutual motherfuckers like I said, man, long live my big bro Clay. Like they had mutual people between them that kept them from like, you know what I'm saying? You know, Gucci had, you know what I'm saying, a certain level of respect for such and such, and that's T.I.'s man, so it ain't gonna go nowhere. But them being cool, no, T.I. was always maintained his loyalty to Jeezy. Like 1000%. You know what I'm saying? So but I don't know, man. I don't think there's any beef that just ever was of that magnitude because again, Atlanta is very small, so you know what I'm saying? You got one nigga from the east side, and then that's another thing dynamic as well. Like it really had east side versus west side. You know what I'm saying? Like you either rocking this way or you rocking that way. Certain clubs you ain't going to, you know what I'm saying? Because you know them east side niggas gonna be in there, them duct tape niggas, them 1017 niggas, and all that shit. But you might not go to Club Crucial in Bankhead because you know what I'm saying. You know them Grand Hustle niggas gonna be there, them CTE niggas gonna be. You know what I'm saying? It was like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, I never actually heard a nigga put a hit on a nigga on a record.
Yeah, that's wild.
Like Jeezy, whether he knew he was doing it or not, you listen to that song and you listen to him talking his shit at the end. The nigga literally telling niggas to go get the nigga chain, and I got 10,000 for you.
And it happened. And
the nigga did it on his behalf and got smoked. Like,
yeah, like I'm like, whoa, like this is niggas was tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even think these beefs of like this era where you see all these motherfuckers getting killed and shit like that. Like I don't even put them shits on the same level because like that shit's stupid for the most part. You know what I'm saying? That shit that's going on, like that shit ain't even no gangster shit. Like that ain't even no a nigga threatening you or anything like that. It's just you because you from here and they from there. You just don't like the nigga. Like that ain't.
Yeah.
That ain't gangster. You know what I'm saying? Like.
That's what I was about to ask. Is this shit that's going on now is more dangerous than what was going on back then?
No.
Because,
No.
I think this shit here is way more crazier right now.
I think it's more dangerous. I think it's more dangerous, but it ain't as real. If that makes sense.
Real, yeah.
They definitely popping.
Because
I
wanted to talk about this.
I remember in the 90s.
You know, because Lucci is the resident Louisiana nigga. Like, I was even looking into Boosie beefing with niggas in the city locally. A lot of them brothers not around to see today, man. Like, Boosie was really.
No, that nigga Boosie undefeated.
Oh yeah, that was that's something different.
Like, realistically, I don't want to say too much, but the brother like like 5-0, man. Like, that brother was getting a lot of people gone indirectly, allegedly. Like,
I hate to say this, but rest in peace.
It was a lot, man.
My man,
I mean, like.
Rest in peace, you know, Ivy, you know what I'm saying, Nussy, you know, all them brothers, man. Like, at the end of the day, all of that was ridiculous. When I really,
but like I would say,
them niggas knew better than try
the NBA.
Like, I don't know what the niggas was thinking.
It's way more, you know, it's more wilder. Like, I mean, when Boosie was, you know, I think Boosie had a lot of shit under control in Baton Rouge, like, but you know, Boosie not being down here and there's no leadership, man. With the NBA niggas running around, bro, this is something totally different, bro.
Yeah, TBG,
and it's crazy, like, niggas, I mean, this young boy, man, they can say what they want, man. But yeah, bro.
I mean, you seen recently that, you know, him and Fredo, you know, they made a match, quote unquote. You know, supposedly legends.
Nah, but you seen what Fredo wrote though. Like, Fredo did the bike drive and shit, but Fredo said he just did that to get on the young boy's skin. He said this shit ain't never over, you know. Forever G Money. Like, that shit ain't gonna never die, man. Like,
but I do agree with Boom. Boom said it's not as real. I remember even back in the 90s, rest in peace, Prodigy. I was about to say this. Prodigy said on his song, he said, all y'all niggas rapping talking about that crazy space shit. You know what I'm saying? And then Keith Murray must have felt the way. I heard he punched him in the mouth. I've been hearing that over the years. Really happened. So, you know what I'm saying?
That's great,
bro. I don't know really if that happened, but I think that's what I've been hearing over all the decades. Prodigy said that Keith Murray felt the way, and you seen him. And you know, Keith Murray kind of seemed like they kind of had problems with
the East and West Coast beef back
left
then.
the comment. Could you read? Yeah.
Oh yeah. He said it's more dangerous because there's no real basis to this shit. It's always just some dumb shit. I mean, in this era,
these niggas, bro.
Okay,
these niggas dangerous, bro.
NBA young boy was like,
you gotta,
my wife. I'm telling you to be before that. You talking about my wife? You in the cell, nigga? I'm
like, I'm gonna just say this, like, we just was talking about Boost. Like, even when that shit happened to Boost, like, he was on some shit. Like, you know, he felt like he had to start stooping to these niggas level. I mean, he handled the business and shit, but like, you can see, like, he understood, like, man, yeah, these little niggas really, because, you know, him being a boss man, like, I don't really have to be around that shit though. You know, I ain't even gotta worry about that shit coming my way. You know what I'm saying? But seeing that these young niggas, man, they don't give a fuck about what rank the nigga got, bro. Like, the nigga can have a rank, and you know what I'm saying? Nigga don't
like
give a fuck about that, bro.
The Young Dolph and the CMG label, well, you know, Joey Gotti, that's still actually good to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, these niggas really don't fuck with each other. You know what I'm saying? This nigga talking about you fucking this big head nigga baby mama.
The problem with Memphis,
the
problem with Memphis, man, I don't know what it is, but it's like, if you come from a semi-small city, or you come from like one of the most prominent cities in your state, like, the rap game there, it's already divided up locally. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain niggas might have movements in the city musically, but all of them won't really fuck with each other. And I noticed this more so in the South than any other region, you know what I'm saying, in the US. Like, as far as rap wise, like, you know, all niggas will be in the same city getting all types of money, but nobody really fucking with each other. And Memphis is one of those cities where nobody is cool with anybody, bro. Like, nobody, no rapper from there is cool with anyone, bro.
You do got a point about the South, though. Like, even like in Florida, like these little rappers from Florida and shit, these young niggas, like, none of them niggas get along. Like, Block 9 and them. None of them niggas really get along. Like,
a lot of you never see them do a show. They'll never make up.
Right.
They'll never do songs together. They'll never be in the studio. Never, bro.
Other niggas
too much shit behind it.
Yeah, y'all don't get along, and I blame Gucci and Jeezy for that shit.
Bruh.
That's where it started.
From Shicey to Moneybag to Dolph to Gotti to what's his name, Block Boy JB to Duke to Duke. None of them fuck with each other, bro, in the city, bro. Not one of them. They don't ever even.
You gotta think, Cujo and Body Bag. Excuse me, Cujo. You gotta think, like Body Bag said, all of that shit is because of Gucci and Jeezy. Like,
right.
Literally, if you think about the South before Gucci and Jeezy, and I'm talking about on a large level, not no. Obviously, niggas been beefing since, right. But I'm talking about something notable that everybody can see. It's Gucci and Jeezy. That's the first shit.
Yeah, because a body drop between those two. So yeah.
So they set the tone for everything afterwards. These young niggas in Florida, because everybody in the South fucked with both of these niggas. You feel me?
Yeah.
So when everything came to blows, you know what I'm saying, and how things unfolded, whether you was from Texas, whether you was from Louisiana, whether you was from Florida, whether you was from Georgia, you know what I'm saying, Alabama, right. You followed in those footsteps. Like, that's true. So.
Yeah, I agree. I would say in this era, because I'm a part of this era, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I come from Jersey where a lot of local acts, they don't fuck with each other. We already don't have enough support in my state, enough as it is. We don't even have enough of a rap scene for real to really like get niggas to really support anything. But that's mostly like gang affiliation sort of thing, and or block shit for real. But a lot of it just might have to do with, you know, undercover shit. Because, like, you know, I take Sue Surf, for example. He'll do songs with most local rappers in New Jersey, you know what I'm saying? Gang affiliated or not. Because a lot of them not really into it like that. But there's certain niggas from certain hoods, like, if they were to start rapping for real, like, he would not fuck with them at all. And that would just extend past the music, you know what I'm saying? That's just how it is here. Like, and, you know, it's understandable because, you know, you can't, there's certain things you're just not going to be able to forget. So I think in this era, you know, you go to New York, for example, the whole drill scene, you know, Chicago, all of that. And now you got all variations of drill across the U.S. and outside of America. It's also street shit, but then there's also a lot of other politics as well that plays into it. But some of it is a little exaggerated for sure. You know what I'm saying? And I think some of it might be a little bit more costly. You know what I'm saying? You know, King Von and Duck and I mean, there's so many rap. I think I told y'all, like, I think 2 years ago, bro, 200 rappers died, man. Like 200. You know, I don't know how many of them passed away due to, you know what I'm saying, rap beef alone or just beef in general, but 200 rappers died like 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And this year is not any better. I think it's already at like 20 plus already. You know what I'm saying? And we're not even halfway in the year yet.
It's crazy.
So it's just, yeah, man, it just comes with the territory, man. If they're not gonna get locked up, more than likely they're gonna pass due to you know, something going on with the consequence. I think the most prominent death for real of all the rap beef shit in the most recent years, it really started with that whole Lil JoJo shit, man, in Chicago, man. Like, that was ridiculous, man. Like, it literally had everybody talking about that shit, bro. Everybody. And it just kind of trickled down to literally every state you could think of. Like with Keith and them, what they were doing, like Dirk and them, the whole BDGD shit, bro. That shit.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of documentaries on that shit lately too.
Yeah, there was a more recent one they did on King Von, man. It was like damn near 4 hours, man.
What's the shout out to y'all brothers?
Had like a 7-hour one already.
Oh yeah. We talking about you know,
rap beefs.
Best rap beefs.
We started off with Jerry Springer, R.I.P.
Best rap beef. Yeah, rest in peace, rest in peace, Jerry, man.
Why are you laughing?
I'm thinking about how ridiculous this show was.
Just say R.I.P.
Don't worry, I took care. I took care.
Okay.
Don't worry.
I give it a little 2 cents. I want to be careful how I word this because I don't want to call it. I don't want to say greatest rap beef because some people have lost their lives in some of this stuff, man. Maybe most notable. I think I heard Boom mention Jeezy and Gucci when I was micing up. I would definitely say that's up there. Somebody lost their life. A lot of people forget this with Pac and Biggie. There were people that got hurt and or lost their lives like outside of Biggie and Pac.
That's
like in both camps. Like if you do your research, and it was mostly people in Pac and Biggie's camp. It wasn't even them too. That's what's kind of crazy about it. When you go back, y'all are we talking just rapping, or are we talking about stuff that led into street stuff?
I mean, all things that kind of, but we were really mainly talking about rap, I guess, in the beginning.
Rapping. We had some cringy ones, like the most cringy ones.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we did cringy ones. Nelly and KRS.
Think of those.
Nelly won. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I was gonna say just on
nobody
some,
said Pastor Troy and Master
fun.
P.
Yeah, I forgot that one.
Remembers that, man. Stop it.
Yeah.
There's a reason you
just wanted to mention Master P, man.
Don't feel bad, Cujo. Right? You just wanted to mention Master P. Man. I was gonna say just on some fun, like just on some rapping stuff, man. Beanie and Jadakiss is one of my favorites. Just on some bars.
Wow, that was
bars. Nothing.
Did anyone say Jay?
Nothing crazy outside of that.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's a prominent one, very cliche one. But yeah,
I don't lie. I argued a lot over that Jay. I argued with my uncle over Jay.
For sure.
That shit pissed me off. Yeah, JP and that shit. And I was saying, I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I'm like, all right.
Nelly and Chingy was cool,
bro. Who? Chingy and who?
Nelly.
Now I'm gonna throw this in there just for last, man. Can y'all hear me? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Can y'all hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the most underwhelming rap beef. Pusha T and Lil Wayne.
Yeah, that was me.
Very disappointed by my man Dwayne Carter.
But you know what played into that? Wayne initially didn't really care to acknowledge Push. I'm not, and this, by the way, this is not a narrative. I'm being dead serious.
No, that's a fact.
He did not care to acknowledge Push at all. So, Push been subliminally dissing Wayne for a long time. So by the time Wayne responded, it was like 5-6 years later, and I was like, all right, whatever, man. I'm gonna throw little shots here and there, and then that's it. So, and then Drake took the torch, and
Wayne said his head up his ass. I'm gonna have to headbutt him.
Wayne didn't care, bro. He didn't care about
Drake had
at all.
I think he only had two beefs. One of them he didn't say nothing.
Drake and Meek and Drake and Push. Yeah.
Drake. Yeah, and then Common dissed him.
Common.
Common.
Yeah, I don't think he wanted to smoke.
Common and Q.
Drake
Common,
and Joe Budden too. Joe Budden as well. I ain't gonna lie. Drake might be realistically.
2-2.
I think he lost. against.
He never responded to Joe, so like.
I don't care.
Well,
about
he
that
did on the French Montana record. Never mind.
Shit. He won against Push.
No, he didn't.
Realistically, man.
No, he didn't, bro. Realistically, he became a dad. Like, come on.
No, we're not doing this again, man. We're talking about lyrically. We're gonna focus on the lyrics.
Yep. Push one.
He beat Push
back to back.
All right, Meek beat him.
He
exposed him as a ghostwriter, or as
that wasn't confirmed.
Did he say Drake lost the Push?
Yeah, no. Only Marabi thinks that, man. But
that's what I'm asking. Oh.
Yeah. Drake won that, man. Drake beat Meek Mill as well.
No, he did.
I don't think he lost to Common, but I'm not mad at people who think he did. It is what it is with that.
I don't think it would have been smart for him to say anything about Common. Common is such a respectful legend, and then like lyrically though, I don't think he can fuck with Common, but I feel like he could have got at him, but I think that was just a wild choice not to say nothing.
I ain't gonna lie. I heard a subliminal Drake diss that he had against Common. That shit is cold, man. Like, niggas don't give Drake enough credit when it comes to like really rapping for real.
But niggas be capping, acting like Common won that shit. That nigga had one line, bro.
Yeah, like it was. I ain't gonna lie.
Common, my nigga, but come on, man.
Yeah, I
What about
heard
Joe
this shit
Budden,
on Twitter,
man?
Like
your Canada dry.
I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, he did have one line. Yeah, I feel like Common really would have like got at him.
Yeah, I ain't saying that he could. I'm not saying that he couldn't, but I'm talking about that particular track. Niggas be acting like.
You know what it is, Boom? I think it is because we seen what Common can do. When he got pushed by Cube, and we know he can really rap.
Right.
Niggas like.
Yeah, he definitely lost that, though, when you really think about it. Like,
push one, man. Go back.
Nah, we know.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Listen, man, I'm not gonna lie. If we do this topic next week, I want to do another one. The lyrical alien topic, because we didn't get to that one yet. As far as aliens, you know what I'm saying? Lyrically, like, and by the way, for that, we're gonna go by tiers too, because there's a list that I seen on Twitter. They got like from A to like D or whatever. We're gonna go through the tiers, man, for real, because there's a couple brothers I'm gonna introduce in the mix. But if we do top rap disses all time, bro, I ain't gonna lie. If I had to choose like one of the most underwhelming disses, Story of Adi Don is mid, bro. Like that shit. Stop. Like crazy, bro.
I'm gonna push you backstage, bro.
It wasn't that
fire.
That
shit super mid.
It wasn't that fire. The rollout for it was better than the actual track, bro. It wasn't that fire though. It wasn't, man. And he was lying on damn near half the fucking song, bro. Baby divides the pie. Shut up, bro.
I'm gonna be honest.
That's a fact.
But I never understood how. I never understood how one nigga could talk about who's dividing up the pie, being signed to another nigga that's signed to another nigga, and you the same nigga.
Nigga signed to Kanye, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Who signed to Kanye? Signed to music, like, how do you talk about a nigga in the same boat as you?
Bruh, he's not even the best in good music, man. He's not even the most successful in good music. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
First of all, shout out to Dave. Salute, Dave.
There's a lot of underwhelming rap disses. You know, M got a couple as well.
Kill shot.
That Nas, I said Nas. That whole Super Ugly was mid. You know what I'm saying? Bro was just tight. You know what I'm saying? That whole Baby Mama mention was ass. People try to get that shit more power than you know what I'm saying, than it should have, but who cares, man? You fuck my baby mom, so what, man? Like, who gives a fuck, man?
I feel like
Robbie, you said you thought Kill Shot was mid, Robbie?
Yeah,
it was mid. It was.
Yeah.
MGK won, man. I hate MGK, but he beat
I disagree, man. I think
no.
He definitely beat that.
Shout to Cleveland.
I think on the go back, I think M was just playing with MGK. Me, like, I thought
he got killed.
Put out something.
Thanos, I don't want you to do
that.
I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to do that. We can't. Oh, he was just playing with that. No, because in any other situation, it would have been, oh man, that boy. Nah, he just got his ass beat. Like, he thought he could take it. Like, he thought
your beard is weird. That was hot fire.
I can't.
Come on, man. He said more than that.
Yeah, he said a lot more than that.
He said a lot more than that.
That was the standout. That was the standout line, man. Like,
it was.
And I actually hated that line.
First of all, if we're being honest, realistically, M has some of the more underwhelming dishes overall, considering how good he is as a rapper. Like, I mean, his gallery of niggas that he's done that beef is not crazy.
Even when Eminem dissed Ja Rule, I didn't really
bro, he was beefing with niggas from House of Pain and
I never understood why people feared Eminem. Oh man, you don't want to battle him, like.
And I'm talking he never stepped outside.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, he never stepped. Oh, no, you're good, man. I think that's my Wi-Fi. I'm trying to fix it. There's a slight delay on my end.
Okay.
He never stepped out. He knew who to step outside with, bro. He never stepped outside with the Jadas and the Beanies and the do no shots at Nas. You know what I'm saying? Like he knew better, bro. Like I can admit that. You know what I'm saying? I can admit that.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Hey, man, that's all we want is the truth, brother.
I mean, yeah, it happens. Yeah, you stepped outside.
Arguably lost to Mariah Carey, man. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, he definitely lost.
I think he lost to a woman. Fire.
What you say? Are you so obsessed with me? Right? Like, come on, man. Yeah, man. Yeah.
You know, I would have responded like, I know what I would have responded. Why?
Oh, by the way, man. Listen, man. I want to do this, man. While our brothers is here, we rarely have R&B topics on the show. You know what I'm saying? So we got to do this. It's gonna be fake cringe, man. Next week. What are some songs brothers sing by female R&B singers that y'all know if you get caught in public, you're gonna be looked at a certain way, man?
Oh, we could do that right now. I've been thinking on this, bro. All of them.
Yeah, we could do this right now because I'm singing.
Shit.
Me, myself, and I for sure.
Transition game.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what a nigga think.
Yeah, I'm very comfortable in that. I've always looked at it like this.
Rain on Me, Ashanti.
I'm not
Rain on Me.
When I sing a female song, I'm not singing to another man. The female is singing to me, and I'm singing along with them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, Rain on Me is one.
Thanos know about that Rain on Me.
Yeah,
Rain on Me. Hell yeah.
Red Light Special, TLC. You know what I'm saying? Erykah Badu, No Love. Yeah, there's a few of them.
There's a lot of them.
I don't care.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's you know, listen, man. It's not just Jersey bias, man, but you know, Zane and Whitney. I definitely sing them, like both of them out loud, man. That's Sending My Love and. You know what I'm saying? I will always love you.
Oh, that's Sending My Love.
Yeah.
That era of like that New Jack Swing, like hip hop R&B, all that. I was definitely singing a lot of that. I was listen, man. And Beyonce definitely up there with a lot of them. That
Kid in You, Dance for Me, Dance for Me. Yeah.
How y'all feel about
Motivation?
Dangerously in Love. Yeah.
Oh, that's fire.
How y'all feel about Jill Scott? How y'all feel about Jill Scott?
Take a walk outside.
Yeah,
that's fire. Oh, that's
Love Rain down on me.
Oh yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, man. That Mariah Shake It Off. Different. I don't give a fuck with nobody. I was singing that shit at work, man. I'm like, listen, man. Y'all gonna have to understand what Mariah does, man.
Yeah, I got.
Walk by looking kind, talking.
Oh yeah, classic,
fire. Mary J. One Reminisce. Sweet Love.
Rihanna, man. Love on the Brain,
fire, bro. Yeah.
That Tamia joint with Fab. So into you.
Come on, man.
I sing the hook to that shit badly.
I ain't gonna lie, J-Lo. Waiting for Tonight. I remember that shit came out.
All the Fab collabs. All the Fab collabs.
All the Fab collabs.
All the Fab collabs with a female. I'm singing. Facts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Right.
Oh yeah.
Fab got a lot of those too, man.
Oh, that's fire.
Damn, it was somebody that came to mind. Just fucking forgot, man.
I say Rihanna, bro. That Love on the Brain, man. I be singing the fuck.
Oh yeah,
that
Rihanna
song,
for
bro.
sure.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. That Love on the Brain.
I'm singing that whole anti.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, man, you know when
same old mistakes.
Sing, we got the whole like you know when niggas sing, we got the whole nigga voice. I be fake harmonizing, man. I be trying to hit the high pitches sometimes and shit, man. Like sometimes, because I be trying to be at first. I be trying to try to hum the shit at first. Like nah, let me not even Let me not get my bag. And then after
that
a
shit
while,
hurt when you be trying to
nah, man. After a while, I gotta harmonize, man. I got to, man. Some of that shit.
I was in choir, so I be singing.
Yeah, I be singing, man. I really be singing, man. So yeah, I'll be, yeah. I can't hum the shit, man. Just after a while, I gotta get in the bag, man. There's a lot of new joints, man. Kelly Price, Blue Cantrell, Lil Mo, who else, man? Of course, a lot of Ashanti for sure. I already said Whitney, Mariah, Beyonce, Rihanna. Some of the white girls, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Ariana Grande, she got some shit, man.
I still recite that Vanessa Carlton 1,000 Miles. For
sure. Man.
Word for word.
That shit is a man. Yeah.
Making my way downtown.
Listen, man. That Alanis Morissette. Come on, man. Shout out to that white woman, man. Shout out to her. Cher. Listen, man. If y'all don't know, listen, I'm Caribbean, man.
Don't turn on this. Don't turn on
Cher
that. No
is
doubt.
Every Jamaican black man's favorite white woman of all time, man. In general, you know what I mean. Remixes Cher got.
Shout out to her,
bruh. Listen, man. Cher got a reggae remix. She got a soca remix. Listen, man. Cher, one of them. She different, man. Shout out Cher, man.
I was gonna say, no doubt. Gwen Stefani, it's my life. Don't you forget. Hey,
Celine Dion up there badly too.
I ain't gonna lie, Britney Christina.
I used to be singing Britney Spears, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck, man.
Oh,
Britney Christina.
It was cool, bro. I was singing Britney, bro. I was singing Britney, bro. I can't.
Gwen Stefani, one of those
TRL baby, bro.
I fuck with Christina Aguilera. Christina Aguilera has some songs too.
Yeah. Nah, after that Blow Your Mind, Gwen Stefani had the hood pass for sure.
That's a fact. Yeah. That's a fact. There's another one that's kind of underrated, Natasha Bedingfield, man. She underrated like a motherfucker, man. She had that joint with Sean Kingston.
Who was the white chick that had that one song that Torn?
She
had the hoodie on in the video though. The whole video she just had the hoodie on, man.
Pink?
Nah, Pink. Not Pink. It was a chick with a dark hair, bro.
Pink was fire for sure. I'm trying to remember who you talking about too, man.
Pink lied to the black community, man.
Yeah, she got over. She got over.
Girl from the Destiny Child.
Yeah, she played us.
She definitely played niggas.
She came out with R&B and then went straight pop, rock and roll.
Hey man, what's the joint that won American Idol? The white joint that won American Idol, man. Kerry Washington.
Kelly Clark. That's Kelly
Clarkson. There we go. She had that one joint. Hey man, shout out Kelly Clarkson.
One more remember this name, man. Natalie Imbruglia.
Imbruglia.
Yeah, look it up on YouTube real quick, bro. Just put in Torn. As soon as you see the face, you'll remember what I'm talking about, bro. She had this one joint. This is her biggest song right here.
Do niggas remember
girl from Destiny Child, Latoya Luckett?
Fire.
Yeah, for sure.
Caught in between the two. Yeah,
I thought that was what you was talking about.
No, that's the name of that song. That's the same title. But no, this is a white girl I'm talking about.
I ain't gonna lie, automatics. So Olivia got some shit too.
Yeah.
Oh, Olivia got some shit, boy.
Yeah,
what?
Olivia for sure. Monica
complicated. Oh man.
Olivia. Oh no, wait. I was thinking Sierra.
Oh yeah.
Sierra got some shit too.
Sierra definitely got some bops. Yeah, Sierra got some bops for sure. I think Boom's about to mention somebody.
Yeah, it was this European shorty back in the day named Kylie Minogue. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Had the joint where she was on the rooftop, turning around, shaking her thing.
Yeah. That's when I was in my white bag for 30 seconds.
There was another joint that was in the little mid 2000s era. JoJo, like
JoJo had some shit.
Yeah, JoJo had some shit, man. Shout out JoJo. Like, but yeah, Celine Dion is she one of them ones, man. Like I said, man, badly. I meant to say Celine, not Cher, man. Initially in the beginning, Celine, you got hella reggae remixes, man. Like, I done went to a couple backyard, you know what I'm saying, joints, man. I'm hearing Celine over a reggae beat. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Hey, but she the queen, man. You know, hey.
That's fire.
Sinead O'Connor had some hits too. Then you remember her?
Bald
wow,
chick.
Sinead O'Connor.
Sinead O'Connor.
Yeah,
bro. That went bald.
Yeah,
bro.
She had a
little run, man.
Hell yeah. That's
the lead singer from
the early '90s shit there.
Mm-hmm.
The lead singer from the band, I think they called Cherry or whatever. I think that's what they call. She was fire. I forgot her name though, but
what's the Pussycat Doll song? That I fuck with the.
I know you're talking about too, man. Yeah, shout out Nicole Scherzinger, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Top 5.
Who was the joint? Who was the chick that used to do work with Timbaland, man? She was like
Nelly
alternative. Nelly Furtado, man. Fire.
Oh yeah, Nelly for sure.
Fire.
Yeah. Promiscuous. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That shit was different.
Yeah.
This when Timbaland, we used to be in the music videos doing them dumbass robot faces and shit, man. I don't know what the fuck was doing, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, shout out to him, nothing. Yeah, like, we don't need you on the song, man. Just move out the way, bro.
I was singing Promiscuous back in the day, man.
It's fire. It's fire. She had that other one.
Yeah, Timbaland wasn't the only one. Yeah, his brother used to do that. What if his brother used to rap? Timbaland's brother used to do the robot faces too.
Magoo.
Sierra. When you mention Sierra, man, like before the track start and Jazzy's Fave do the ladies and gentlemen, that shit, I already knew it was gonna be a hit, man. I already knew, man.
I miss Jazzy Fave, the producer. I don't know why he stopped.
Yeah, when he was working with Sierra, that was his best. That was some of his best work.
By the time, I mean, he ain't really stopped. By the time like Jazzy Fave finally like got his like his notoriety, like he had already been doing this shit almost 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So he good. He good. He chilling.
Fact. I ain't lie, this is my number one sing song as a man, but that Brandy, I Want to Be Down, like, yeah, one of them, man.
Oh, since you bring up Brandy, I can't forget baby girl Monica.
Oh yeah.
Monica got joints, boy.
Yeah,
Monica got a lot in the bag, man.
I ain't gonna lie, I'll really be singing the fuck out of Sade, bro.
I ain't mad at that, man.
Sade's
that
fire.
Smooth Operator is different, man.
Sade's fire.
I don't even play that, bro.
And see, listen, man, the joint I'm about to mention, she don't get mentioned enough at all, but Emile LaRoe from Groove Theory.
Oh, yeah.
That whole album is crazy. Yeah. That whole album is, and listen, man, that album is a classic, man.
Yeah, you talking about Groove Theory or her solo stuff?
Yeah, the Groove Theory album, yeah, that shit was fire.
Yeah. If y'all ain't checked her debut, man, her solo is called Infinite Possibilities. It's kind of on that Sade, Erykah Badu type vibe, man. Fire.
I'm gonna have to
fire. Yeah,
shout out her, man. And if we talking about international, shout out Floetry. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know, Marjan Ambrosius. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Underrated singer.
Man, y'all want to hear something dope about that? Y'all remember she had that joint Far Away?
I think I actually remember.
It was about a friend that died of, like, I think HIV. When I was in the joint, you know, we used to watch 106 in Park, and that song, even though it was about a friend passing away, it was on number one for like forever on 106 in Park, bro. But I heard so many brothers singing that song really hard, like on the track, like, you know, they had a track you can run or jog or walk. I hear so many brothers singing that song, like, on their MP3 player, like working out or jogging and stuff, man. I think it was relatable. You know what I'm saying? Like, the hook was about being far away from somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody could relate to that, being locked up. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
What's that song? It was a song in Honey. It's called Closer to My Dreams. That motherfucker fire.
Pele.
Yeah, that song in that movie, that Honey movie. I know niggas didn't like that movie like that. That song,
I like that movie.
Nah, I fucking love it.
They punch on me for like
that Fantasia, man. Listen,
I like it too.
That Fantasia might be the most sing song by niggas, man. That When I See You, bro. I don't, man. That song,
fire.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's fire, bro.
That shit was different, man. Even I come from a state that one of the kings of house music. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if niggas know who CeCe Pennington is. I forgot she had this song, man. I forgot it, man. But it's a classic, and if you're on the like house music side of the game, but you know that just depends on where you from. You know what I'm saying? You really gonna know it. But I think it's called "I Think of You" or something. I forgot how it goes, but yeah, I just had to segue for a second, man, with that, man. Cause there was a lot of joints.
It's good.
You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like, man, as a man, some of this shit I should not be singing. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
you know how you know it's crazy? I think it would be it's a lot easier for us to sing a lot of this joint rather than be on the female rapper side of the game and listen to them dog niggas out and talk about, you know, taking money from niggas, blah blah blah. Like I ain't gonna lie, I'm not rapping Glorilla, man. I'm not rapping none of that.
Can I say something? I feel like that type of music affects the relationship game. I ain't gonna lie. Like
yeah,
how
I'm not rapping "Act Up" by City Girls, man. I'm not rapping that.
City Girls make the girls rap and shit, and that's what you think. Women R&B is not the same anymore. I feel like the males are better now. Like even the underground males are way better. People like, oh, I like LMA, I like Sister Her. I'm like, yeah, they cool.
Oh, LMA had that one joint, though.
They sound alike a lot. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these girls sound like they could be Janae Aiko or whatever. Like, they sound the same. They don't really work together. Like, so like.
Hey man, shout out brothers in the chat, by the way, man. Shout out Black, brother Dave, pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to y'all brothers, man. Whoever else is here, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Yeah, it's just a lot easier to sing that shit than rap that shit, man. I'm not rapping Lil. I never rapped a Lil Kim verse ever in my life, man. I never rapped a Lil Nicki Minaj verse, unless I could tell it's like on some neutral shit. All right, maybe, you know what I'm saying. But a lot of that shit, I am not rapping, man. You're not gonna see me in the club doing that shit, embarrassing myself. Real ass bitch give a fuck about it. I'm not. Stop.
Yeah.
Rap on my clip. I'm like, what?
And you know what's crazy? Bitches be in whole relationships rapping that shit. I'm like, hey, like vibration. You going back like
if we in the club and Beyonce come on, all right, cool. I'm gonna sing with the shorties, all that. But once you get to rap and you get the I like my niggas when they eat me out and go home and what?
That's a hot girl summer. It's a hot girl summer.
Oh,
not doing that.
Summer, man.
That nigga ate me out and he didn't even get the fuck. I'm like, hold up.
Yeah, and the whole
rapping that
shit. He ate me out, and another nigga was nutted. I already nutted.
I'm like, yeah, I'm cool with that. Like, you know, this whole Sexy Red and all that is cool. You know what I'm saying? The whole Pound Town shit. But I'm not rapping everything else. I'm not. You'll never see brother Cujo doing that, man. Never. I'm trying to get my coochie scratched. Like I'm not.
That's why I listen. This is why I listen to Rhapsody. Why I listen to Rhapsody. I'm not rapping.
Like I'm. As a man, I'm not rapping that.
Would you have to pause that part like a white person when
that's a pause.
When the word nigga
sure.
come out, like they have to pause before saying nigga? Would you have to do that same pause for saying those type of lyrics?
Yeah, that's a pause, man. I'm trying to get my coochie scratched.
You gonna just pause? I'm trying to.
That's a pause, man.
And then you gonna finish the lyric?
Yeah, I'm not finishing nothing, brother. That's a pause right there, man. That's definitely a pause, man. Come on, man. You hear some of the shit they be rapping, man? Oh, that nigga be tricking on me and I'm like, yeah, that's a pause. Like, I'm not rapping Trina, man. I love Trina. I'm not rapping Trina, man. I'm not rapping none of that, man. But you know, it's just a slight difference, man. I prefer for them to be singing about love and, you know what I'm saying, catering to a man and shit and taking care of a nigga, all that. I'm gonna sing that shit, man. I don't got no problem with that. But all that rapping shit, when they get on that thug shit, I'm sorry, sister. But yeah, we gonna segue, man. We're gonna segue to this because this brother Ty's topic. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, this is a dope topic right here, man. You could if you want to roll this out, you could. You know what know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So the topic is basically in you guys' life experiences, like what percentage of women would you say have game, right? GAME. We brought on this topic I've been noticing as I get older. When I talk to women who of all ages, right? Like my age, older, a little bit younger than me, way younger than me. A lot of women don't know how to talk to men. I feel like these are women that are in relationships, are married, or have been married, divorcees, whatever, right? And I feel like a lot of women just don't know how to talk to men. And when I think of game, I mean, obviously it could be several different styles and ways to define that. But when I think of game, I think of like a combination of like, you know, being charming, having like real witty responses, kind of playing off of a man, you know, or playing off the other person's emotions, or, you know, being able to read their personality real quick and kind of play off of that, you know what I'm saying, and being flirtatious, you know what I mean, and kind of, you know, just being able to play around and kind of get what you want, or at least tease or act like you're getting what you want, or you're offering something of substance, you know what I'm saying, or some kind of service, right? It's a lot of different ways to look at it, but I'm just noticing a lot of females don't have game when you talk to them, you know what I mean? Professional women that ain't doing nothing, like they just don't know how to talk to men, you know what I'm saying? It's a very small percentage of women I feel like I've met that really got that, where you talking to them and like they're clicking and like they really keep you on your toes, like with the back and forth type thing, you know what I'm saying? So that's my question, everybody, man. What's y'all experience with that?
Well, even I feel like even when they do the back and forth, they still don't know what the fuck they do. I be telling girls all the time, you didn't listen to what the fuck y'all saying. Like you really listen to it. Like how you talk, how you place your words, what the fuck you saying. Like if you say shit, like a girl can say dumbass shit. You know, all right, now I gotta be careful with this. I really like you, but now I don't know, you just said some wild ass shit. Like they don't really be paying attention. You know, that's I'm sick of some like lines while others talking. Yeah, I definitely agree.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man. If you're being honest, you know, the notion is just that they never really had to grow up having game. You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to the quote unquote dating market, I mean, a lot of times, you know, as men, we're taught to approach them. You know, we're taught to initiate conversation first. We're taught to basically be interested enough for them to even consider choosing us. You know what I'm saying, in the first place. So.
Right.
All they really have to do is just, you know, hold the conversation long enough, and that's pretty much it. But, you know, obviously things aren't as black as white as people think, so there's a lot more to it. As far as women having actual confidence and being charming and charismatic and witty and clever and funny and, you know what I'm saying, piggybacking off a man and going back and forth, very few, man. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of them are ass. In my experience,
no, he ain't lying. He is not lying.
You know, I listen, man. I'm from the East Coast, man. I'm from Jersey, man. So a lot of these women are very aggressive. They tend to model themselves after the type of men that they get approached by. So it's a lot of Euro and yo, you in the brown tee, like, what's up with you? I'm trying to run down. I'm like,
using a lot of the slang and shit, huh?
Yeah, offering you a fist bump and everything. Oh man,
like yo, like,
right,
like you look good. Like, can I, like, what we doing? I'm like, what the fuck you mean? What we doing? Like, hold on,
I'm
like,
glad I ain't gotta deal with that.
Right.
I have to deal with this like all the time. This is what I had to deal with growing up, like. Often. Like, yo, like yo, you in the brown shirt, like, you look like, what's up? Like, I'm like, hold on, my nigga. Like, we not listen, man. You're not coming cool up to me with Tim's on and like we're not doing none of this, man. You got face tats and you smoking a black and mild, talking about, yeah, you look good and like that. But realistically, like all jokes aside. All jokes aside though, like in my experience with the women I've dated and spoken to, maybe with like the exception of like one woman for real have really talked the nigga out of, you know what I'm saying, you know, doing the do with them, you know what I'm saying, on some like, oh damn, okay, I ain't gonna lie, she got me, that was fire, she was slick with that. That's like one woman I've dated or dealt with for real. The rest of them, they kind of take things too personally when it comes to the joking or they're not the most confident. A lot of them aren't as charming or as intelligent as they come off, especially if you're a man that's very opinionated. Like, they tend to take offense too quickly to shit. Like, it's like, damn, it's just my opinion. Like, this is how I feel. Like, you could, you know what I'm saying? You could think differently from me. Like, we're two different people. Like, we're already two different genders. Like, so, I mean, I'll get
right. Yeah.
Whatever, man. So, very few for real, realistically, in my experience and overall, have the quote unquote finesse to really, you know what I'm saying, finagle, man, And listen, man, as far as the sex aspect, we already want to fuck anyway. We already want to have sex anyway. So you thinking you getting the draws out of a grown ass man, you are goofy as a woman. Like, I ain't gonna lie, you are a goofy ass woman. Like, oh, I got the draws for the nigga. Like, are you serious? We already want to fuck, man. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, who gets in a group chat and talks about that? That's the easy part, bro. It's the part where, you know what I'm saying, you got to maintain the relationship. That's the part they fuck up at. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that's the part where it's like, you know how they get mad at the male equivalent of, us texting and what you doing every second, or, the corny ass jokes. For them, bruh, it's the dry ass responses. Them taking offense to jokes, not knowing where they want to eat every other fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Not really having intelligent, opinions, or just kind of being surface level with a lot of shit that they say. Yeah, you can go ahead, buddy.
I want to elaborate. I want to land on that opinionated shit. I'm an opinionated person. I hate that when I can't have opinion, because I'm big on communication when it comes to women and men, and I'm trying to say, like, no, we different. Women, y'all love different. Y'all gotta understand it. Right. We just two different creatures. So once you, I'm like, are you listening to understand me, or are you listening to respond? Most women listen to respond. And the biggest pet thief, I don't care if you're black, I don't care if you're Hispanic, I don't even care if you're white. Please don't say nigga. I don't care what race you are. Don't be using nigga in every sentence. It turns me the fuck off. I'm like, man, you got vocabulary, bitch? Like, stop saying nigga every sentence. Like,
right. You can saying like every word, like and all that, like always looking for something to say because you just naturally can't hold a conversation. Like, I'm not here for none of that. Like, and I've noticed even women in my friend groups, bro. Oh, I don't really like people. Like, nigga, you don't like people because you can't hold a conversation outside of the people you're cool with. That's why you don't like no fucking body, bro. Like, you really.
I also learned some women are actually, a lot of women are introverts.
Oh, yeah, that's a fact.
They don't get that plays a part of their sociality. They be having baggage. Like, oh, that's one girl. She said, yeah, my dad kept me homeschooled. I'm an introvert, so that's why we don't really know how to talk. I'm like, oh, you know how to talk, we vibe, but like, you kind of, a lot of bitches don't know how to do that because they really introverts. I'm like, don't be like.
Oh, by the way, before y'all go, because I don't want to hog up the whole convo, but there's a difference between being a homebody and an introvert, and someone who just really don't have any social skills. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, I notice a lot of people in this era now, they blame being rude and not being the most socially savvy on anxiety and being sheltered early on. Nah, bro, you're gonna have to develop some damn social skills, bro, especially as a woman, bro. You're gonna have to learn how to communicate. Like, they already have issues with that concerning the relationship dynamic, and they claim to be the ones to talk the most. Yes, they talk more than us. They use more words, but it's not as concise. You know what I'm saying? It's not as when they talk, a lot of times it really be about a lot of nothing. And a lot of times when men talk, it's direct, it's to the point, and we have a specific thing we want to talk about. So they think because they speak more, they talk more, they have more to say, that somehow means, you know what I'm saying, oh, I'm more emotionally intelligent or whatever. No, that's not what the fuck that means. You know what I'm saying? That's not what that means at all. So yeah, overall, yeah, a lot of women don't have game, man. Even like, we were just talking about female rap. Listen to what they rap about, bro. I just got money from a nigga and he tricked off on me. Bro, he was gonna do that anyway, man. Like, are you serious, bro? Like, if a nigga like you, if a man likes you enough, bro, we are gonna provide things for you. We're gonna like you enough to do that. So you looking at that any other way, it's just it don't make no sense to me personally. Like, I don't get it. But
yeah, I want to hear from Lucci and Boom if they can unmute.
Yeah, for sure.
Y'all, you know what I'm saying, what's y'all experience with that or take on
if they don't want to go, I do want to say, like, a woman having game for sure. Listen, man, if she ain't the most attractive, but she could find a way to get next to you to the point where you start developing attraction for her, and you know what I'm saying, y'all end up doing something together. Now that's some fucking game, man. I ain't gonna lie, like that's some damn game.
Yeah, I like
you know
that.
That's the real thing. It's like that. I feel like I be missing nowadays. It's like women actually making a move on me type shit. Like that's the game that I feel like is kind of missing out a lot of shit. It's like usually it's like, and I feel like that kind of goes back to the conversation y'all was having before of like most dudes, like it's not really a win for a girl to say like, oh, I just bagged this dude. It's like that nigga was ready to go already. Like you ain't really had to work this dude down. You ain't had to break him down with combo jokes, having to like actually show your personality to really kind of work him over type of shit. You just like was like, okay, I'm ready. Let's get it.
Right.
So it's like, I feel like for women, it's more like they don't have to really develop those skills as much as a man has to actually be able to like kind of really connect with certain people and stuff like that too. So it kind of, once they're kind of met with that challenge of having to actually like really be the focal point of the conversation and shit, they really ain't got shit to bring to it. So it's like, it'd be tough at certain time.
Black, what I learned though is if a girl really wants to, like she really fuck with you, like or she been waiting to get a chance at you, she gonna say the right shit. Like one last girl I was fucking with, I remember I was at my homie birthday party downtown Cleveland at a club. Bro, she came straight up to me and she's like, yo, how you been? How your photography doing? And my photography was actually going well. Like I was actually doing some like weddings and shit. And I'm like, oh, that's how you want to start this off. I'm like, okay, you got my attention. I don't even want to fuck these other hoes. What's the drink? Come on.
Yeah, you know, some of them definitely like to talk about things you're interested in, to like strike a convo and shit. You know I'm not even mad at that because, you know, that's fire. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be the shit that I look for. I like to see a woman that actually like seems like they damn near give a damn about like I'm not just the one that's 100% chasing down the motherfucker. Like I like to get chased a little bit too. Like show me that you actually interested in this shit, that I'm not the only one working towards a relationship between the both of us. Like I need you to make sure, like make me feel like damn, I want to be or she wanted to be in a relationship with me type shit. And to do that, you got to show that same effort that I'm showing to you. I know the man's supposed to be like the hunter and shit, and so to be like the provider of all that type of shit. But it's like, I feel like you got to show that shit too, especially if you want to talk about equality and women want to get that same type of spot. It's like a man and shit like that. Then you got to start showing that shit too. You got to start working on these personality skills and these people skills and shit. Be able to provide that to the conversation as well.
I got a story like that.
You want to be hunted, I'm black.
Hey, I ain't see. That's exactly what's wrong with these niggas out here too, man. Like, there ain't nothing wrong with a man wanting to get a little attention, man. There ain't nothing wrong with that shit, dog.
Yeah, man.
I think I'm the only person in the relationship
right
now, though. I mean,
yeah, I ain't in no serious relation like that. Nothing.
You talk about women with game. I would just look
probably
at
like
it
10.1% that got game for real, man.
Yeah, I would just look at it as them being manipulative. Like, I mean, that's just a woman's trait. Like, I don't call it game or anything. I just think that's just something they was bred to do, like be manipulative. So I don't, and I see the shit in my own relationship. Like when my girl want me to do something, bro, it's certain things that she's gonna do. It's certain body languages that she's gonna, make. It's a lot of things that I know that this woman is trying to get me to do, a certain thing. Or if she wants something, it's a way that she goes. She don't have to come ask me directly to tell me this is what she wants. She's come, she'll just be, just beating around the bush and just saying all kind of shit. So now I understand. This is I wouldn't call it game. I'll just call it being manipulative.
I mean, that's one. I mean, first off, I apologize that you get lied to by your woman. That is one aspect. I do understand what you're saying. I guess I'm looking at it like, to me, bro, like, okay, like I used to date this chick Netta, right? Years and years ago, back in like 2014, black chick, right? And she had like anger issues. I think I talked about her before, right? That's the one I was going through my phone. But I noticed when she wanted to, she could turn on like the charm, right? She could get things done, kind of like I think what you're talking about, Lucci. Like this with anybody, like a cashier at a store, you know what I'm saying? Like get a discount, you know what I mean? She just kind of had that about her. But it's like, to me, if you got a chick that's really got game and like she's really rocking with you, like that works in other areas too. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just in the relationship. You know what I mean? That's like out and out. Like she can speak on you guys' behalf, on her behalf, on your behalf, and she's gonna get some kind of progress made in the situation. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what I'm looking at, man. But it's like I feel like just a lot of females. This might just be me, bro, but I just feel like I've been meeting so many females from all different kinds of walks of life, man. I just noticed that they just don't know how to talk to men.
They don't. They know. I was gonna call up.
I was gonna say,
go ahead and let Thanos go. Go ahead.
The small percentage. I hate to turn this into like a race thing, but I'm gonna go here. The small percentage, or like the biggest percentage, I feel like of women that I talk to that do have game are like older black women.
Oh yeah, older black women definitely got
very seasoned and like how they talk to you, and you know what I'm saying. They already know like kind of who you are. They can read your character pretty well. Usually, most of the time, you know what I'm saying. They kind of already know just how to work things, how to work the angles. That's the only way I could put it. You know
right.
That's a market I need to tap into more, man. Shout out to OGs, man.
Yeah, older black women. They got game.
I was about to say, because I was gonna say it's like most of the people that, or most women that I talk to, usually end up being like older and stuff like that too. So I kind of run into a little bit more of the people that like know what they want, know how to like move across a conversation, know how to kind of maneuver in certain scenarios and stuff like that. So I don't really run into that aspect as much as like a motherfucker that just don't know shit and don't know how to really kind of like tell me what they want and shit. But I think it just kind of goes into the demographics that you talk to as well and stuff like that too.
Women got games too. White women. Now I'm gonna say something about y'all. Some of them got older game. A lot of them don't. I remember I was in a bar and I shot up with a white girl and I specifically told her like I don't really like the word nigga so much. When we say it, you know what she did? Looked me dead in my face, kind of tipsy, said nigga. With her head bounced with a roll. I'm like, I'm about to get the fuck out of here.
Man.
I'm like, this like, I'm like, I can't even do this, bro. Like this.
It'd be the drunk white women too that really pull that card, and I fucking hate that shit.
She vibing hard, and I'm like, you know what? She got a whole husband. I'm like, yeah, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I don't know what I'm doing.
Right. Man. Nah, Boom. You was gonna say something, Boom? You unmuted, man. Yeah, I fake got a story, man. Like one example, man, of
got a story.
Yeah, man. You know, I got like one example of a woman having some type of game. You know what I'm saying? Little short motherfucker I used to date back in the day. I wasn't really sweating her like that. I ain't gonna lie. It took me a little while to really like really make a decision on whether or not I really wanted to, you know what I'm saying, take it there with her or whatever. So I guess she couldn't wait. You know what I'm saying? So before we left for work and shit, she was like, what did she say, man? She was like, nah, somebody told me that you like me or whatever. And it was like, what? Who the fuck told you that, man? Like, everybody tell your ass that, man. And then she was like, yeah, like somebody said you asked for my number. I was like, man, you slick motherfucker, man. I ain't gonna lie. That was fake corny, man, but this actually might work, man. Go ahead, put my number in your phone, man. She started laughing. I'm like, nobody fucking told you that, man. Come on, be serious with yourself, my nigga. Like, come on, man. But that was fire, man.
Right, like actually being a part of a play type shit. Like, damn, like she really tried to make a move.
She probably learned that from a dude, because I've done that shit sometimes. But I've been way smoother with the shit. Because, you know, I'm a guy, we approach women. That's how they really don't know how to talk, because women are so used to getting approached. So when they get rejected,
exactly,
they don't know how to. When they get rejected, they be like, "Damn, if you approach a girl approach you, You be like, nah, I'm cool. I ain't really. She really into you. That might fuck up her night. You know, she don't look good. She like, damn, what's wrong with me?
Other than that,
man, that might fuck up her month, man. What? Like some chicks really deal with that shit. Like some chicks really remember that shit. Like I had a girl that hit me up like years later talking about like, yeah, I was like kind of fucking with you, but like you wasn't seem like you was really fucking with me like that. So I was just like, and she like really remembered that shit and like that kind of stuck with her for real. Yeah, but like I never. Right, but it's like, and like I didn't know I was kind of younger too, so it's like I wasn't thinking about that shit like at all for real. Like, but to think that like even like that nonchalant shit will still kind of stick with them for real, like that shit really kind of harbor on them. Like,
yeah, I'm a indirect friend zone type nigga. I really just be indirectly friend zoning a lot.
That's a fact.
I don't do that shit on purpose. It
just
happen, man. They be fake. Salty, man. I be oblivious. Like, what the fuck you upset? Like, what's up? And I'm not even realizing that at one point, motherfucker wanted to do something for a look. I'm like, oh damn, my bad. I didn't even I really didn't even pay attention for real. My bad, man.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, other than that, their regular game is just, you know, I think I had one like straight up come up to me. It was like pull the phone out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, yo, you trying to fuck? I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Hold on, man.
That shit throw a nigga off because like, damn.
I was
like
that shit's like extra unexpected.
Yeah, it's like, is it a setup? Are you married?
Right.
I don't know shit about you.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
Nah, for niggas say
no faking.
I'm not gonna lie, man. She was cute in the face, but she was a big girl. She was one of them big joints that ain't really have no body like that. She ain't really have no ass.
Them usually be the boldest ones for real. Like the chicks with like nobody that don't really know, like no bullshit. Like those usually be the boldest ones that like the ones that might not get the most attention. Like they be the ones that really have to like try to play them cards and be like, hey, no, I'm really trying to do that. Like no, like I'm. Like shit, we all got hurt. We all got some feelings. Hey, I need that. Like, come on, what we doing?
Right?
She was definitely cute and shit.
Bust one down, she gonna fuck you up, bro.
Right.
She was fired.
She gonna go crazy.
Right. Like, nah. I've been waiting. I didn't get some shit off. Yeah.
But like that thing you said about the whole month, that is true. Because the one girl I was talking about with the photography thing. I mean, when she was like, we actually started fucking around. She was like, yeah, but you kind of had a girl at that time. Like, what the fuck you want me to do about that? You loyal. I'm like, what the fuck? You sorry because I shut you? I'm like, all right.
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, a lot of them definitely for sure definitely don't got no type of game. You know what I'm saying? Now we in this era where a lot of them for real, like since the pandemic, people have developed all sorts of like anxiety disorders. So a lot of people don't really be in communication with folks at all, for real, other than shit being on the phone, texting.
That's a great point. I was about to say a lot of people just don't know how to talk, man. They be so busy on their phone, they ain't never talk to real people.
Yeah.
That's very much bad.
I'm gonna tell you, I don't even like it. I don't like texting. I really don't. I'm like, bitch, call me. Like,
I love that.
I don't really like phone
I don't really like texting either.
If I'm busy doing something, yeah. I'm busy doing something, I text, but like, I really just call me.
I like the face.
I'd much rather talk with a motherfucker and actually like
even on
get this shit out like, before.
Even the whole FaceTime that oh, my hair not done. I don't give a fuck, man.
I don't give a fuck about
the phone,
they be saying that after you smash. You can
bro, one day I might smash your ass, man. Like, why the fuck you not showing your damn face, man? It's like I'm not gonna wake up next to you one day, man. What the fuck wrong with you, man? Like, your hair in a bun. Come on, man. You got a stain on your shirt, man. I don't give a fuck, man. Like,
say that after they smash, you be like, yeah, my hair ain't. Bro, what are you talking about? I already seen you naked.
Exactly. Half the time,
that's your word.
They don't even be dolled up anywhere. I don't know why they don't get this. This is nothing that pissed me off about them, bro. Why do y'all always approach us when we don't even look the best? What does that mean, bro? Like, if we in Walmart, bro, your hair tied up, you know what I'm saying? You got leggings on with some Uggs and barely any makeup, bro. That's who we're gonna see like 99% of the time, bro. Other than you wearing some light makeup, who cares? Like, yes, those are the times you look the best, bro. Like I don't understand that, but you know, I guess it it be that low self-esteem. I guess I don't know, man, because that's when I think they look the best, man. But as far as percentage wise, brother Ty, I ain't gonna lie, it's really just 0.1%, man. The rest of them, the vast majority, they're not pushing OP and they're not city girls for real. All that, man. They're not doing
Hilarious.
And I noticed that every time men have movements, like we like, you know, city boys, they want to be city girls. Pushing P, they want to be pushing whatever the fuck they be pushing, man.
Yeah.
Women don't be for real, man. They don't be on nothing.
You just said they unoriginal, man.
They're very unoriginal. Oh, can I feel all this bullshit, man? Come on, man. I don't got no damn game, man. They just be cute, you know what I'm saying? And you know, they be saying little goofy ass shit here and there, and that you know, we overlook that because it's like, all right, man, listen, man, I'm a hit, and then I'm never gonna see you again, man. I
think one of the situations too that made me start thinking about this. There's a chick that I was kind of talking to, like I know she likes me, right? But she got jealous. She showed me like you ever had a female just show you like a different side all of a sudden? She showed like a strong outburst of jealousy the other day. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to a different female, not in that way, but just talking, like literally just talking,
making combo.
Yeah, and she got very like quiet and she just shut down the rest of the day. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing though, like it's never been put out that, you know, I like you or you like me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I got to thinking to myself, it's like, well, damn, like if you had any kind of like finesse about yourself, you would have been and expressed this to me. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
We're kind of just playing this game so far. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what got me thinking about it.
It's gonna be.
Knowing me, I like to throw little shots when I know they do little shit like that, just to make it be even more upset. Like, yeah, you know, a girl was talking to me and they start sucking her teeth and shit. Yeah, so like, what you think of that?
Sucking
like,
her teeth.
Not even all that good. Like, what you mean? Like,
what you think
look better than her? Like, then that's when you start finessing them, man. This is where the finesse. So if you think you look better than her, you know what I'm saying? Why don't you you know, make it happen with me then? Like, what's up? And then after that's over from there, man. See, that's game right there, man. At that point, because you got to reel them in, man. Because initially, bro, a lot of them, they're not going to directly tell you they like you. It's a lot of beating around the bush, a lot of indirectness. So you got to, like, pull it out of them.
You got to be careful what you do that to. I've learned some girls kind of vengeful. They'll do that shit back. Right. You like, and they'll do it like, damn, no, you like, you kind of out of pocket the way you did that shit. Like, I ain't
By the way, man, if any woman in the past who's listening to this, man, listen, man, this is a podcast. All right, don't get your feelings hurt, man. Get out of your feelings, if anything. Yeah, I'm a grown ass man.
These episodes I don't share with women. I don't need them.
I do not share these views with my mother. Raised a good, respectful young black man. I'm just playing this shit up for the pod, man. Be happy, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, man.
No fucking bitch. Like,
yeah. Yeah, I didn't mean to say that, man. My bad. Y'all were some respectful young
peace, men. Y'all ladies, right? Peace, them ladies.
You know who? I hate when younger bitches holler at me. They are in their early 20s, or you know, and shit like that. I'm like,
I mean, I'm in my late.
Well, you don't know
mine personally, but I see what
you're I'm talking about, like they like early, like it's me personally. It's because I look young. I'm 30, but they way younger than that. I'm like,
okay, I see what you're saying.
You 19, you grown. You like 21, but you just talk crazy.
Yeah, I've had a couple little 18, 19-year-olds try to holler at a nigga, man. I'm like, man, you were born in 2001, 2002. I'm cool, man. He wasn't around when Rugrats was on TV and all this. Like, I'm cool.
Yeah, don't even. I'm gonna tell you, my experience has been fine. But like, I've been too lustful, and I'm like, man, all right, you keep pestering me, I'm gonna knock you off. Don't do it, because they get hooked, and then later on, they still just don't know how to talk about it. You stupid. Then you start noticing certain shit like the way they think. You're like, oh, your game is trash. Like,
yeah, man. Like,
I met a girl. She wasn't even. She didn't even play R&B music. I was like, how is this? You don't even know how to seduce niggas. How did I even end up here? Like, I'm like, all right.
Definitely don't know how to seduce niggas for shit, man. We could get into that, but I don't want to be petty, man. Like I said, I don't want to make nobody upset, man. I'm not even gonna do it, man. It is what it is, cause as a man, we got integrity, man. I don't, it is what it is, man. We gonna segue. You know what I'm saying? I know brothers been waiting for this topic forever, man. I ain't gonna lie, Lucci, you gonna have to unmute for this, man. I know you want to, brother. I know you want to, man. I know.
Oh, Donald Trump the best, niggas.
Yeah, man. Before we do this, man, shout out to Brother Ty for this topic, man. That was a really dope topic.
Fire topic, man.
Like I said, 1% of y'all got actual game, man. You know what I'm saying? Realistically, man. But yeah, man, best presidents of all time, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what niggas brains.
He a fool for this one.
Realistically, all of them are trash. We being but
they
are pick the best out of all.
Who to go?
It's Trump, man. Trump will take
very low bar.
Yeah, a lot of these niggas own slaves and
very low bar.
You know what I'm saying?
Very low bar.
Down, so you better choose wisely, man.
I got Trump. I'm choosing wisely.
You got Trump?
My favorite rapper.
Probably agree, man.
Niggas ain't fucking with OBZ. Niggas ain't fucking
I was about to OBZ. OBZ, my guy, man.
Yeah, man. Obama.
Come on, man.
No, what is
Yeah, man. Who
got the car alarm?
No, I'm at work, Black. I'm at work, Black.
Shout out my brother Pull Up.
Shout out to Body Bag. Doing his working thing. I'm working hard. Nah.
Fucking with
yeah, nah, I got Obama and that shit, man. Fuck that nigga Trump. Man. Just for the hood, man. Nah, fuck that nigga Trump.
I was like,
that nigga Trump cool, man. Nah, fuck that nigga.
Bro. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I was in high school when he was elected to be president. I was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Obama, I was in jail.
No, that shit was powerful to me.
Damn, Lucci.
Yeah, I was in jail, bro. I remember niggas would
like what, 09?
Anything that CEOs had to say, 08. Was in 08?
09 when he was inaugurated.
I voted for Obama. I was in college.
I ain't gonna lie, OB might have a top 5 rollout.
Super powerful, man. That nigga,
the brother,
man, what?
His rollout was powerful than
a white woman from where's she from? Illinois or Hawaii or something. Nigga was in Indonesia. He was in Hawaii. He was in Chicago at one point. You know what I'm saying?
What that mean, bro?
You know what I'm saying? Then he got got his black wife Michelle. Got the 2 black kids. You know,
that don't mean nothing, man.
He got the black voice. You know, as a nation, as a people.
Giz can talk. I gotta give him that. He can talk. He really can talk. I got
Obama has a top 5 rollout. You know what I'm saying? Before he became president, and black, white, black kids. Yeah, Chicago on his back.
Obama would have been a powerful drug dealer, bro. The way he talked, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Man, listen, I'm not saying I supported it, bro. We just talking about rollouts, man. We just talking about rollout before all the campaigns, all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my favorite rapper is Jay-Z. And I listen to Nelly, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Nelly.
You go listen to Blueprint.
All right. Nelly.
Yeah, man. He was trying to get into the community, brother. That's all, man. Listen,
man. No Wayne though, man. So I can't get mad, son. Like, I mean,
man. Yeah, he had a rollout. Bill Clinton had a rollout too, man. I ain't gonna lie. Bill Clinton had a rollout badly. Like playing the saxophone and getting head in the White House.
Bill Clinton number 3 because he cheated Hillary how he wanted her.
I did not have.
Imagine niggas in the White House running around on cocaine all day like
George Bush Jr. I didn't really like.
A party every day.
I didn't really like George Bush Jr., but that nigga was hilarious. He was silly as fuck. Like when he got the shoe thrown at him.
I couldn't stand that boy.
Remember
dumb as fuck.
They threw that shoe at him. He died the fuck out that twice.
That nigga got life for that shit.
That boy dumb as bricks, dog.
George Bush definitely an idiot, but
George Bush laughed and he talked. He just
Good morning, America.
Nigga hated Bush, man. Bush brought down the towers. But we gotta talk about that another day. We're gonna talk about that 9/11, bro.
But I ain't gonna lie, man. Clinton rollout after the whole Monica Lewinsky thing was top 5, man. Like, explicitly lied on camera, man.
And so he didn't have sexual intercourse, bro. He didn't.
With that woman.
He didn't stick his thing in her.
He was lying, man.
He didn't stick his thing in her, man. Man, so he just got head, Cujo. What you want from him?
That brother literally said he didn't do anything with her at all, man.
He said sexual intercourse, bro. Like, go back to his words.
Listen, man.
Yeah, go back to what he said,
brother.
bro.
It counts.
He said, nah, he counts, man. At one point, this the crazy thing about that. At one point, they didn't count giving head as sexual intercourse for some strange reason. It's counted now.
But, oral sex.
Clinton, Clinton, you know, he opened that book up, man. So they count the shit now. What before that rollout Clinton had about Monica, bro, they didn't count that shit as having. So he knew what to say. You know, so he was lying, but he wasn't lying. Technically, he wasn't lying.
Brothers on what he was on Jay Leno acting a fool, man. Like he was bugging, man. Well, the presidents, man. You got so many, man. Ronald Reagan might be top 5 worst, man. That brother was awful, man.
Yeah.
That brother was the biggest drug pusher of all time. Watergate, pushing drugs.
Yeah, the Just Say No campaign.
Yeah, man.
Flooded the street.
But I ain't gonna lie, that Ronald Reagan mask is definitely influential like a motherfucker, man. That Ronald Reagan mask is
Richard Nixon, bro. The way he talked. Like
Nixon,
even how they mimic him.
Nixon, that's the Watergate nigga. Nixon, I think Nixon is Watergate.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
Watergate. Yeah, that's he looked like a criminal though, man. Look at that brother, man.
Was John Kennedy, man. He was considered one of the, one of the coolest, you know what I'm saying? Kennedy, he just appeared like a cool nigga, man, but a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, Kennedy was, man, but he was cutting up in that White House too, man.
He was, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on in that White House.
Man, shout out Marilyn Monroe, man.
Yeah, bro.
Popping out that birthday cake, boy.
They killed her. Don't worry about it. They killed her. I'm telling you, man, another government conspiracy. They killed Marilyn, bro. I'm telling you, man.
They killed her?
She knew too much. She knew too much. Had to take her out. She knew too much, man. That's another topic, though, man.
Are we gonna talk about any one of them that's on any of the dollar bills?
What did Lucci say about Trump when I was muted?
All of them own slaves, man. By the way, Jackson,
about Trump,
Washington.
What you say about Trump? Listen to Lil Wayne. I just said Trump listen to Lil Wayne, so he got my vote.
Oh
man,
my
come on.
Hey, bro.
Trump's gonna free Kodak.
Trump's free Kodak. Is that left office, bro?
Every black rapper in the White House, man. Like every black rapper left
office, bro.
I want to remind everybody
that the United States of America have not
been the same.
I want to remind everybody that Trump said he was going to build a fence around America, man. I just want to remind everybody.
He was trying to do it, man.
A whole bubble.
That shit was fucking terrible too.
That said about
that thing was trash.
Brother, man.
That shit was hilarious, man.
Trump is a troll, man. Like, we gotta be real. Trump is like the biggest troll
on the planet Earth, dog. He said, "Make me president."
I don't think no black rapper ever cooned enough than they coon for Trump, man.
Oh my God. Hey, Cujo, man. They had who all did he have up there? Man? Look, black people said they want to change. Who did Trump bring up there? Steve Harvey and Lil Wayne and Kanye West. What's going on, man?
Yeah, let's bring up some rappers. They surely know the black community, rappers. They know more than black people. Let's bring up Chuck E and Ice Cube. Come on, brothers. Come on, guys. I'm tapped into the black community.
Can I say something? Can I say something as a president? That's not a people person. That was more about business. That was smart. That was very smart.
He said he wasn't a people. I mean, Trump was definitely a
No. What I'm saying is, as a people person compared to Obama and shit, and other people like him. Okay, people. He knew he had people didn't like him, but he knew he had the business side of it. Like, I want to try and make America a better place. He's like, fuck it. He probably was thinking like, let me free some of these rappers. Shit works.
Let's bring Young Jeezy out. You know,
he freed Kodak. That shit worked.
Free Wade too, man.
Problem is, man, a lot of celebrities, man, like a lot of celebrities, period, not just black celebrities, they be so happy to get that White House invite. You know what I'm saying? It's like such a big deal. I think that they forget business, bro. Like, we up here for business. We up here to discuss things. Like, you too busy trying to get a selfie with Trump, you know what I'm saying, for your IG or your Twitter or whatever. You know what I mean? Basically clout chasing, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all forgot we got real issues we supposed to be talking about. Steve, Kanye, Wayne, like, what y'all doing, man? What are y'all doing? Man, what are you doing? Brothers went up there for a free meal with Trump, man. Like, stop it.
Wayne got a pardon, man. What are you talking about?
Stop it.
Well, hold on, I want to say this.
Man. Get out of here. During the COVID,
Trump took care of niggas during the COVID. He gave extra stimulus checks. He had the unemployment for niggas and bitches out there. Trump making sure that stimmy area, that shit helped me get a car. I ain't gonna cap, nigga. That stimmy area had me handling a lot of shit. I'm like, so this my 40 acres.
Body bags. I got a real question for you, bro. When you shout out to the stimulus checks, when you was getting that stimmy, was you thankful for Trump, or did you just look at it like I was owed this anyway?
Oh, that's a good question. I just said that too. I was
thankful for the nigga who broke bread with me, man. I'm not about to do all that.
Is your name body bags? Is your name body bags? We already know how you feel, man. The brother gave Wayne a pardon. He's good with you for life.
Yeah, Lucci acts like he got $20 million in.
Nah, I got you. This is what I wanted to say, bro. For the pandemic, me just
hold on, Lucci. Hold on.
Let body bags answer, man, real quick.
Since you said that, I feel like it was 50-50 with me, because I was like, okay, I like this. He's taking care of the other people. I seen that he's taking care of the other people. People was trying to get their shit. It was helping people out. It helped me out. But then, as a black person, I did feel like that. Like, niggas did not get the 40 acres. We've been through so much with people. I am kind of owed this shit right now. This 1,200 and this extra 400, 4,000, whatever you get, 600, whatever. So yeah, it is 50.
Okay. Yeah. Right on. What was you about to say, Lucci?
What body bag say we owed this?
He said he said it was 50-50. He said it was 50-50.
You feel like it was owed to you, Thanos? Like the stimulus?
Sometimes I was iffy on it. I'm kind of with body bags. I was kind of iffy on it. Like, I wasn't necessarily grateful for Trump when he signed off on it or whatever. I felt like he was just doing that to kind of do something heroic before his term was ended. You know what I'm saying? And kind of get like that favor with the people. But to be honest with you, Trump has said and done so many like out of pocket things, like I can't even count. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's like incarcerating children in Mexico or on the borders, calling us, monkeys, all kinds of stuff, man. Supporting some of these.
He called us a monkey.
I'll look it up, bro. Supporting some of these police that have shot unarmed black men, like publicly supporting them. You know what I'm saying? It's like come on, man. We don't gotta even talk about this, Lucci. Like, I feel like you're trolling me right now by even.
No, I'm not.
Like I said, right?
Doing the same shit right now, bro.
Hold on, Lucci. I do want to preface this, right? I do want to preface this because at the end of the day, realistically, because we just doing this shit for jokes, for real. Honestly, realistically, bro, all of these every single president, you know what I'm saying, with the exception of Obama, because he's black. They were all racist, man. Like I said.
Oh no. I'm not discounting that. And I wasn't around for them, but like from what I read, Lyndon B. Johnson was super racist, and he was the one that signed off on the Civil Rights Bill. You know what I'm saying? George Washington, all them guys, they all had maids and slaves and picking cotton and tobacco and all that, man. Like none of them cats was righteous, man. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Trump wasn't a politician.
Even with Clinton, man, he was in the era of the crime bill. You know You know what I'm saying?
So,
what you say, Lucci? Look at Lucci defending these guys. Go ahead, go ahead.
I'm just saying, like,
bro. We said we're gonna go clean that swamp out in DC, bro. That's what we did when we went in there, bro. We went clean that swamp out, bro.
Clean that swamp out.
The swamp there was in DC.
Yeah, 4 years. That's what he did.
Yeah, bro. I mean, you go back. Hold on, let me be honest. If you go back to the economy around the time Trump was president, bro, it was the best that we have been, and I forgot how many years. And me just owning a business during the pandemic and all that shit. I'm not gonna lie, I made more money than I ever made. You know, when compared to when the world was opened up.
Let me ask you.
I got a lot. Let me ask you a question.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Why do you think that is, though? You said it was a better economy when Trump was in office, but why do you think that
because I think he's more of a businessman. He's not a politician, so his motives is gonna be more business minded, to where, you know what, if even the stock market, things was cheaper. Like, I mean, we can't run from inflation. I mean, that's been bound to happen, but I just feel like he just had us in a better position as far as the economy goes. But it's kind of iffy because Joe kind of inherited the pandemic, so that's kind of iffy too. But as far as where Trump had the economy at that time, I can't not unsee what he did though, bro.
Well, first off, Joe Biden is 116 years old. Like, that's
bro. That's what y'all chose though. Y'all chose to get the man out. Like, bro,
I didn't choose nothing. I was watching. He
runs against Trump next year. Who are you voting for, bro? I mean, ask me. Answer that.
What's up?
If Trump running next year, who are you voting
for? There's an option to not vote as well, correct? Look at this guy, man.
Yeah,
Wayne ain't got it.
I want to go round table, bro. Let's go round table. Let's do this round table.
What was the question?
Wayne is free right now.
If Trump and Biden are the candidates for the 2024 presidency, who are y'all voting for? Or do you vote?
If we had to vote,
do you not vote? Well, yeah, let's do this. You had to vote. Go vote. Who are you voting for? Let's go around table.
I'm
probably still vote for Biden. I'm not gonna hold you. I probably still end up fucking voting for Biden.
I would not vote for Biden. Biden ain't doing shit. That nigga old. He about to pass out. He fall asleep. The nigga gonna die.
That's what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck if he really doing shit.
Yeah, that's the point. You gotta care because you live in the economy. That nigga like, nah, man. I can't vote for that. I'm gonna vote for a nigga that's a businessman.
I feel you on that too. I feel you on that, but it's just like knowing the personality. Just knowing the personality of, I just hate Trump so fucking much, especially when he's the time period. I never felt that way about a president before, dog. I've never felt that way about a president before. Just constantly walking around. Hating this motherfucker. I don't watch news at all. I just hear about this motherfucker, dog. Bro, he didn't need news. He was on Twitter daily.
Got some of the worst quotables ever, man.
He didn't need it.
He's saying some of the most wild shit ever.
What?
Him blaming on COVID on you know what I'm saying, Asian people, and
this nigga can't wait to let niggas know how crazy he is.
I was talking about building a border so Mexicans can't get in, and
that was come on, man. Let's take it over all our jobs, bro.
Come on, man.
Don't act like that.
If I had to vote, I'd vote for Trump.
Come on, man. Let's be honest.
I haven't voted in shit. I think I may have voted one time as an adult, but I'll say this though: the reason why I would vote for Trump is because I fuck with niggas that's cut and dry, that's just gonna stand on whatever the fuck their word is. Even if I don't agree, I'd much rather a nigga like that than a motherfucker that be playing and be lying all the time. That's one thing about Trump. You know what I'm saying? Not saying he ain't never lied about nothing, but he's probably the least lying motherfucker that I've ever seen in politics. Because he know he don't gotta lie. He don't have to lie. regardless if he president or not, the nigga still sitting on a bill. So
right.
either y'all niggas gonna get with this shit or y'all not. So I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's something I'm not with, the fact that he gonna lay it out to you one way or the other. Y'all niggas gonna get with the program or y'all not. Cool. I'm cool with that. As opposed to Joe Biden and these other niggas who sell you one dream, do something else, and do all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, that's a big fact.
Isn't he being investigated for lying right now?
Oh, Trump. Man, come on, man. When you ever see the nigga with 37 felonies out?
Look at how excited.
Hold up, boo.
Look at how excited this brother got, man. Look at how passionate he got.
The brother got 37 felonies, bro. It was out. Didn't take a mug shot. Didn't put on handguards.
Nigga on trial right now and was at the UFC fight.
At the UFC fight.
That's player.
Come on, man.
That's player.
No shit, man.
Lucci, this is why you want me to mic up for Friday show. This is the reason.
Man, this is hilarious.
Bro, this ghost shit, bro.
Man was front row at the UFC fight, like nothing happened.
Tired. This is deep. I'm tired of being trolled into rolling up for these Friday shows, man. By Lucci,
man, this man partied 3 rappers, and we think this nigga top 5 presidents of all time.
Man. He top 3, easy.
And we ain't gonna act like them PPP. We ain't gonna act like them PPPs didn't come through when he was in office too.
I mean, yeah,
man.
I mean, a lot of niggas got right.
That nigga, yeah, business man. He stand on business.
The stimmy, man. I mean, hey,
bro, I told you we had to go clean that swamp out there, man. DC, man.
That
nigga trying to get niggas water right.
Y'all cool with this brother calling y'all nigger as long as he pays you for it, man.
I never heard him call a black man a nigger, though. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, when he said that.
I got footage of Joe Biden saying that he didn't want his kids to go to school with those animals or those.
Well, Thanos, what does that mean? All the presidents didn't call the black people niggers.
We talking about who's alive, man. Y'all keep bringing up Abraham Lincoln and all that.
I say Joe Biden. I say Biden. I say he got footage of Biden said he don't want his kids to go to school without kids.
I believe it. Yeah. Biden has said some racist stuff before. Yeah,
you got to show me that article.
Trump has said a lot of racist stuff, man. Like you can look that up. You can Google that.
No, I need the article for you, bro.
They all racist, bro.
He said all Mexicans was rapists.
That ain't got nothing to do with that.
That's wild,
man. Please don't put him back behind that.
You gotta love having a president that's a comedian, man. He a funny nigga, man.
Brother's a troll, man.
Yeah.
Trump a funny nigga, man.
The fuck?
What is that?
Oh, with Thanos, you should channel that.
Is that boom shit?
Yeah, whose is that?
Hey, yo, yeah. Double back.
So you talking through a spaceship.
But
brother was cooking.
That boy was.
Let that brother cook.
That's why I started messing up.
That boy was not from this world, yo.
Crazy, man. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna leave it alone, man.
Yeah,
Trump is a racist. Trump, man, you keep talking about time limits. As soon as we got this president topic, man, like the time disappeared all of a sudden. Like, stop.
No, 2:30. Stop 22.
Get my bars off, man. All them presidents, I agree with Cujo. All them in body bags, right? Shout out to them. All these presidents is racist, man. You know what I'm saying? They all don't like black people, Latinos, Asians. They don't like us. All that stuff when they get up there on the podium and the microphone, they start talking about this country and how we need to be all unified. Like, that's all for votes, man. They're looking at a sea of people that they hate if they are not Caucasian. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Trump is definitely a super racist. You know what I mean? I'm not even going to entertain this foolishness of Googling his foolish quotes and racist stuff that he said.
Let's make America great again, man. Let's make America great again, body bags. Why would you make America great again?
Look at this, man.
Come on,
I do want to say this because this brother was in my
He's trying to make America great again.
Obama was the coolest president that I've seen thus far. You know what I'm saying?
He was.
As far as just being able to handle heat, being able to handle the press, being able to handle conflict. Yeah, he was just super cool, man. Super cool, laid back.
But he had empty promises though. Like Boom said.
But that's all politicians, man. But you also got to look at what Obama was stepping into, man. He inherited a bunch of crap, kind of like Biden did. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's true. That's true.
But I also want to say this, man. My man Obama put out a Spotify playlist every year. You know what I'm saying? What he was listening to. Erykah Badu, Outkast, you know what I'm saying? Big Crit, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Y'all.
Just really in tune, man. Brother was really in tune, man. Hey, if you can praise Trump for pardoning Wayne, I can give my man Obama credit for having good musical taste, man.
Man. Yeah. Hey, a lot of man. Hey, I'm just gonna say this, bro. We at Kudo, we probably go. Probably gonna have to edit this out, though, man.
Man,
bro, it just Mama was in office, bro. Look, bro. Hey, Mama was in office, bro. Had a lot of mass shootings going on, bro. I don't know. Man. Right now, son. A lot of mass shootings.
Biden's fault.
I said when Obama was in office.
Oh yeah.
I said, You gotta understand what it started at. You gotta understand what it started, though, man. Come on, man.
Obama was in the office.
Columbine, that's the only shit. Like, yeah, man. Obama got that. Like, go back.
I mean,
hey, you know what?
Columbine was in '98, man. What are you talking about? Like
I said we had Columbine. That's all I said. We had Columbine. I said, but when Obama got in office,
let me ask you something.
A lot of black people started dying.
What was Obama supposed to do about that, in your opinion?
About what?
The shootings. You brought it up. Like, bro, listen, I was talking. You should never bring up a problem if you don't.
Hold on. Happened.
Hold on, man. If I was taught, you should never bring up a problem if you don't have a solution, right?
Damn.
So, what would be your solution to that?
He couldn't. No, I don't have a solution to something that was staged. Get us out of here, man. Because this going. Yeah, go ahead, man.
Listen,
go cancel.
This is the last time I come. This is the last time I want the audience to know. This is the last time I come on a Friday show.
What you
tired of being,
man. Thanos, we need you here, bro.
I'm tired of being trolled into these Friday shows,
bro.
So Lucci can get off his tinfoil hat conspiracy theory on everybody, man.
I'm just saying, bro.
But no, that's not a conspiracy. If you think about it, it's not really conspiracy. That is weird, though. Like, you get in office, a lot of black people start dying, bro. I mean, it kind of makes sense because it might be some haters. Oh, we got this nigger in a fucking. But like, you couldn't do shit about some of the shit. You couldn't hold some of the cops more responsible.
That's if it actually happened, though. Like, you know, some of the shit just was kind of, you know,
I guess.
At the
end of the day, man, the stimmies.
Yeah,
was taking care of those people. Like,
these boys hooked, boy.
Trump was making sure niggas was getting right with the COVID shit. Like, yo, y'all gotta get this COVID shit on. He a troll, but he was like, yo, here go the money. I gave y'all the money so y'all can eat and do what y'all want, but y'all gotta get this. Y'all gotta get clean. It's nasty out here. Niggas coughing and shit. He was doing his thing, man. I understood it. Like he said, he was cutting dry. He wasn't bullshitting. Like, yo, I don't give a fuck what y'all do. These niggas, I'm building the wall. They nasty as fuck. I'm racist. Yeah.
Listen, man, we are doomed as a country and as a people, man. I'm gonna say that right now.
You gotta, but you gotta listen. Thanos. Would I respect an openly racist person that's really open than a nigga that's like kind of here and there with it, or a nigga that's sneaky?
I don't respect no racist, man.
I get it, but what I'm saying, what I'm saying. Would you have a person be openly racist?
Yeah.
Or would you have a nigga find out be sneaky? I don't like the sneaky racism because the sneaky racism shit, white people, that's a whole nother topic. But you get what I'm saying,
man.
I'd
rather you be shut the fuck up about that shit for real. Like, I don't want to. Like, I don't like loud racists that like just make shit uncomfortable and shit. Like, if you gonna hate, you gonna just hate by yourself, and because the loud racist is still gonna scheme some shit. It's not like the sneaky racist is the type that's just gonna try to scheme and try to get one over on you. The loud racist is gonna do that shit too. So I'd much rather you just keep to yourself with that bullshit than try to like be aggressive and try to bring that shit around me than anything. So it's like, but
a lot. What I'm saying
fuck
is a
both
loud
them
racist.
niggas
You
for
already
real,
know.
for
You
real.
already know a loud racist is being loud. I can ignore it. Like, oh, you a loud racist. You just being. I'm gonna just ignore you, nigga. Like, I'm just really ignore you because I already know what you trying to do. Nah, sneaky racist. What the fuck you trying to say? That's, you know how a white person says something. What you mean? I'm looking at you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying?
That's why you still gotta ignore that shit too. So it's like you still kind of have to still have that same mind, right?
The sneaky stuff. That's what I said about Trump. Like,
I feel like it's a little bit more to provoke and shit like that too. So it's
the
like,
sneaky
that's
stuff
what
is
make
more
it
like, oh, you really doing like that? As a, why are you overly blunt? Like, it's like, oh yeah, you blunt. Get out of my way. I'm moving on. You see what I'm saying? But still, I respect, like
fuck
you
all
said.
that shit. Yeah,
we definitely need to start running a disclaimer in here, Lucci.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. We do.
Yeah, bro.
Definitely do.
Yeah, I knew this topic.
Say this,
fuck
bro.
all that
Get
shit.
out y'all Cujo, bro.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Jerry Springer, man. IWP final thoughts, man. Let's make America great again, fam.
Wow. Wild and controversial.
The thoughts and
rest in peace to Jerry Springer. Rest in peace to Jerry Springer, man.
The thoughts, opinions, and views of Lucci do not reflect the thoughts, views, and opinions of the rest of the pod, man. We're gonna put that out there.
It wouldn't be right.
You know me?
I don't know what this brother talking about. He on his
crazy,
own,
man. Yeah. Take us out, Cujo.
Yeah, man. So this is another classic episode of Is We Pod Podcast, man. Tune in next week. I got a lot more, you know what I'm saying, in-depth topics, you know. We still got to get to, you know what I'm saying, the lyrical aliens topic. And, you know, a lot more, you know what I'm saying. So, yeah, man, every Friday, 8 p.m., man. You know what I'm saying? We here, we live, you know what I'm saying? We transition over YouTube now. So, you know what I'm saying? I can show love in the comments and everything, you know. Engage with folks, you know, pull up, you know what I'm saying? You know, you don't got to show your face. It really don't matter for real, honestly. But eventually we will, you know what I'm saying, start showing ourselves a little bit more so y'all can see, you know what I'm saying, who's behind a lot of this bullshit, you know what I'm saying, the shenanigans that goes on behind the scenes, man. But for right now, we just, you know what I'm saying, testing things out, you know what I'm saying? So,
that's poor, man.
You know, yeah, it's gonna take a minute to get used to, man. But yeah, other than that, man, you know what I'm saying? Listen, man, today was classic, man. Like we said, man, everybody got their own opinions. We all going, you know what I'm saying, speak passionately about certain things, whether we right or wrong, man. I don't believe everything I say on here, man. Sometimes I be bullshitting, man. So don't take us too personally, man. We just men, man. We talk about men shit, we do men shit. It is what it is, man. Y'all can catch us in the Discord too, man. Discord is in the description link. You know what I'm saying? Is We Pod. Y'all can go in there too as well. We're gonna start back up with movie night again, man. I've been, you know what I'm saying, I know I've been slacking with that. But we're gonna start back up with that, man. I think 3 Strikes, you know what I'm saying? We could start with that, man. Classic hood comedy. And then I don't know. We can figure out.
We got Soul Plan to follow a week, I think.
Hey,
bro.
you know what? Hey, we should trick Sebastian. We should trick Sebastian. Like, we should have to, like, hey, Sebastian, we watching something good. You turn on 3 Strikes. So
yeah, Sebastian. Yeah, we gonna watch Sean Penn in the movie. A word? Nah, yeah. Pull up. It's 3 Strikes, man. But nah, man. Yeah, me and Sebastian got something in the future too, man. Part of my back podcast. We got something in the works as well. You know, the brothers, you know, movie buff. Pause. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the movie side of the game as well. So, you know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna get some content in. Another one that might be in the mix as well as Dom. You know what I'm saying? Also some Black African power side of the game. He might be, you know what I'm saying, shooting some content on here as well in the near future. So also be on the lookout for that. Y'all gonna get into who Dom is for real, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know yet. Y'all gonna get into him, man. But
that's gonna be called Mark the Beast.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Working.
Y'all gonna get to know him soon, man. Shout out Caliber for showing up too, man. Like I know he thought a lot of our opinions were terrible, but It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man.
Oh, before we go out, you know what I thought was terrible? Comparing
What?
Pikachu to motherfucking Sonic. Don't ever fucking do that again.
Oh, we out of here,
Pikachu to Sonic.
We out of here.
Yeah, hold on.
Nah, we going.
Let's go, man. I got mad.
Next week.
Hold him back. Hold him back.
We gonna mic up about it, man. We gonna mic up about it.
Right. But it is
We out, brothers.
All right.
Yes.